Anyway, so let's see. Last time, you guys very cleverly managed to avoid a confrontation with
Where
the
did
dragon
this come
priest.
from? It's black and red.
It goes.
It looks like Aaron's.
Aaron's using gray.
Yeah, it looks like
Does it
one
go
of.
with it?
Yeah, they're all just out because I was using.
Oh yeah, that does work. You say it looks like Randolph's dice.
You're
The
missing
one red that's different than the rest of them.
Yeah. Yeah. So avoided a confrontation with the dragon priests.
Oh yeah.
Left Phandalin, not really sure what you're doing for Gundren.
I know, kind of.
Kind of.
Yes.
He kind of half explained it to us.
I also had half an idea.
I also wasn't
Do you
there.
have a quarter idea?
And he left before giving us more instructions.
Because somebody shamed him.
We all shamed him. Like a moron.
Sorry about me.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, so you guys left, got into a heated encounter with your old friend Sildar, who turned out not to be your old friend Sildar.
Dead friend so far.
Gray friends still.
Oh shit! Yeah, I got bad things on me, don't I?
And then spent the rest of the time traveling back to Highport, where you ran into Silver Sam along the way, a merchant acquaintance of Ferrix.
I was also a very busy little person.
As you've been attempting, but not very successfully, to fly as quickly as possible towards
I heard the weather
Highport,
weird.
but the weather is just not cooperative.
I heard Ryan.
If there were no
he was like,
weathermen,
oh.
we'd have sunny days constantly.
Say
Stop
like a
it.
Pathfinder.
Was it you? Did you check the weather?
I don't
Is
know.
this son of a bitch?
I already knew that ahead of time.
He has to check the weather. Only way he's going to see.
Walking.
He's going to see what
We're
the weather is.
traveling. That's
Your friends, you step outside, I say it's pouring rain. He says, well, I'm going to check the weather then.
Damn it, that's so good.
What?
Son of a bitch.
Ryan's approval face for puns when he goes like this.
Oh, what was the yellow? I didn't know what the yellow was.
There's a cat there.
There's
Probably. They're darting around. Anyway, yeah, so
Playing
you
with a
guys
piece of paper
spent
at the
a better part of a week traveling back. You got back late in the afternoon, traveled through the town to Ferric's storefront, which has a new sign hanging out front that says Tom's Tablets and Trinkets.
What was it originally called?
fair.
You don't
Fair.
know. You haven't been here before.
Oh, that's right.
Have we
you don't
entered
know.
the store
I
yet?
have.
No.
I've been to this town before.
Ferrix,
You have not been to
Phandalin,
Ferric's
and
store.
Oh, okay, I've been to Ferrix. Sorry, I've been to town before.
Ferrix, armor.
Fair Wicks.
Armor.
Armor.
I just said that.
Ferrix,
No, you said
Phandalin.
Ferric.
I said
There's a
Ferrix.
pause.
Is he on the cart?
Fair Paws Ricks.
Damn it.
AirPods, they sell puppies.
Is he on the cart right now?
Yeah, so you guys.
We just get
are
showed
just
which
On
coming-
which side?
Which side?
Yeah.
Which side do you usually drive the cart from?
Damn middle.
That's what I
Is
assumed.
it
There's
the
only
middle
one
of the
ox.
cart?
Then I'm gonna try and pull him off.
From the middle? Where are you? Underneath?
Are we stopping
I'm
at
assuming I'm
Sam's
right
shop
next
now?
to him because I made a
I'm kinda
comment
smoking
about how I
it.
should have negotiated with his son.
Sure. Make a strength check.
Do I get a
Make a
bonus?
contesting. You have a disadvantage.
I do? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, because he's not that easy to pull him off the position right now.
That's a low one. I rolled before. I did all my first 3 rolls for this already.
Wait.
Sorry, what?
You
Try
have
again.
here, not there.
Hey, but they're good.
No!
He's
Well,
not very good.
Roll with disadvantage.
Eight.
What's your strength check?
Ah. Also 8.
Do I get the bonus?
You get your strength
Oh,
bonus.
it's 10.
Not 10.
Is that disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay.
I got to roll 2 8s.
All right. So you are ripped from off on the carriage by by Sam here.
I want him to go to the ground. I'm going to run into the store.
So the D&D thing.
So why did you push me to the ground?
So it takes you longer to get back up.
Okay.
Okay.
Dick.
You run into the store.
I'm going to immediately go up to him and say, hey, Tom, do you remember me? I have some great new business for you to make.
Great new business.
Why is it with
Dude,
you?
is he trying to make a strip club?
Maybe.
Hey, I'm in.
I have a great new business deal for you.
Hi, Sam. Long time no see.
Yes, I see Ferrick's not running this place
Yeah,
anymore.
no,
How would you
so-
like to become a very
yeah,
rich
he,
man?
Walk. What the fuck is this?
He's supposed to be on the ground.
I'm so amused by this.
I'm falling right behind him.
Ferrick, you're
Don't
back.
listen to him. He's
I
not
thought you
real.
had died.
I was gone.
What's
How
Sam
long?
talking about? You've been gone for... You've been gone for a month.
It's only been a month.
Has it been a month? Might have been more.
That
Than
was
Sam,
like a month and a half.
Where's my...
Tom, focus
Listen,
here.
here's my
Focus.
kid.
Where's my day plan?
We have business to conduct.
Somewhere.
Not kill him yet.
It's been over a month.
Focus. Sam, Tom, focus. We have business to
Sam,
conduct.
focus. You're Sam.
Oh, I'm not even drunk yet.
Sam.
Focus.
Holds up a mirror.
I thought I got a deal for you.
I think I gotta
Practice.
talk to Ferrick first.
No, you don't. You need to
because
do
He's been
business.
gone for over a month now. I
He's
thought he
not
was
the one
dead.
in charge anymore. You are. You're a smart businessman, and you want to make a deal with me.
My name's still on the deed, I assume.
I'm assuming you shifted all the paperwork since he's probably been gone for a while.
Sam, can you give us a minute, please?
We need to make a deal right now.
Ferrick?
So, I honestly like what you've done. It's nice. It's not as dusty.
It does. You go inside and it looks very much the same,
You're just happy to be home.
including a lot of the same merchandise that was there when we left. Although there is some stuff that's gone.
Well, there's like a discount rack with other stuff that aren't weapons.
But that's yes. There are other things now.
It's a craft rack with all the locals.
Is there still like branded Fairwick's arms and armor stuff on the inside? Has that been changed yet?
Your stuff isn't branded.
No, it's not branded, but I got this carved thing on the front. Inside of the desk when you pay for shit.
Oh yeah, no, that's been changed.
Ah, fuck. That's expensive.
You pay full price for something?
Fuck no.
I'm not even there, I think. Where am I?
That's true. Yeah. So you would have arrived in town earlier today,
Okay.
and you would be at one of the temples right now.
Okay. I'll stop commenting then, because I'm not there.
We're all there though.
We're all observing this
Everyone else
entertaining family
makes
tomorrow.
their way into this.
So if I make a comment,
Sam's
someone else
like
play
at
it,
the
please?
counter trying to get
Like a really bad episode of that.
the guy standing behind the
Yeah.
counter's attention. You don't know why you stopped at this store.
Yeah, I have no idea. I just followed the cart.
I'm aware you have a store.
Yeah, so why are we here? We're going to your store.
This was my store and is my store.
When did we say the last
I'm
time
sorry, I
would've
thought
been
you
here
were
was?
dead. You went out. You
Surprise.
went out for a delivery that should have taken a
Technically-
week and a half, and you've
Technically,
been
you might
gone
want
for
to
a
sit
month.
down for this. Technically.
And if he's legally dead, that means
I'm
you
gonna,
need
I'm
new
gonna
business
wait for him to
partners.
sit down.
He's not sitting down. He's still standing there.
Technically, I died.
What?
Yeah. We'll sit on that. We'll put a pin in it. Come back to it later. But
We don't
I
have
ain't
time.
dead.
Yeah, you look very much not dead.
Thank you.
That's
Welcome
why you
back.
trying to figure out what to do with your kids for money.
Is my shit still in my room?
No.
You moved rooms?
I thought you were dead.
Where's my shit?
I took over.
Did you sell all my shit?
I mean, some of it sold.
Oh, this is not going to end
I
well.
think this-
Not a
Easy
lot.
card
Most
to
of it's
sell all
still
of
over
it.
on the discount shelf there.
What's on the discount shelf that shouldn't be on the
You discounted his shit.
What did you have?
Dude, my whole fucking store is a discount store.
Are any of my goods
Are you
still
trying to
there?
sell me stuff
No.
right now?
Okay, good.
Nothing that you. What did you have?
Some odds and ends. One of those
I see you sold out of my last shipment. How would you like to make another?
Most of it. You gotta talk to Ferrick about that.
You're the one
He's
in charge.
back
He's been
now.
gone for a month. You just said so. I probably need some paperwork all been signed over to you. He'll be out of it for another few weeks. Let's do business right now.
Oh, that's where that guy's from. I finally read his shirt.
Oh,
moving cats.
Yeah.
it's Billy Crystal. I mean, yeah, most of the stuff's still there.
We need to act on this
Couple
deal
of
now.
items.
Limited time.
What did you do with your roll?
Cannot be limited into
It's a
the
storeroom now.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta fish out that old sign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And he kind of runs off.
I step behind the counter. Now, how can I help you? Come on. Baboosh.
Do you sell healing potions?
Drop mic.
You're a merchant, you understand.
Yes, do you sell healing potions?
No. Only weapons.
The fuck?
And not that globe. That's not for sale.
But it's like
Is
shells.
it for volleyball?
It's one of those.
I'm gonna check to see if the booze is still in.
There's more than you started with.
He's selling it. Yeah.
Can I drink that booze since that cask was that bad?
Which
Yep.
you find in Tom's old room. Where the storeroom now, as he calls it. As well as a whole bunch of other crates and boxes and barrels and all sorts of things that you don't
What
So sounding
size
like
is the brew?
lions, tigers, bears, and
You wouldn't
lions.
happen to have a layout of the store.
I would not.
It's your store. Why would he have the layout?
Because I didn't know if I had to do it or not.
Just assume you have. You assume you need characters for every member of your family, down to
Basically-
second cousins, and you didn't think you needed a layout of your store.
Yes.
You have way too much free time.
No, my brain will explode if I don't write out all that.
That's fair.
All right.
How'd I feel better?
Pretty much
Grid
everything
paper.
I'm trying to figure
We
out.
have grid paper.
I
That's
do
more in
too.
my system. I feel better.
Yeah, I have a whole book.
That's a grid paper.
So, is the Family Feud done?
Oh, there's
I know. It's just entertaining.
Okay. Seeing as you're from here,
Yes.
this town,
Oh,
This story.
I've been here a couple of times.
you know your way around a little.
yeah.
Is there a place in town where I can get this?
2 blocks that way.
I'm going to, as I hold up multiple questionable things.
Babe, where did
Hammer,
you
that
put
all I
the
know is what
envelope
it says.
that had the grid paper?
Yeah, I got lots of really questionable
Oh,
things.
shit.
I gotta go find a college.
Found it. Tree. It has bigger squares if you want bigger squares.
Doesn't matter.
It's a small store.
We can do that later. We don't have to do that.
Okay, we'll do it later. Basically, there's a door on one side. It's
Is it a square?
a bit bigger than this
I just-
room area here. You got a
Would it
few
be big
shelves.
enough to set up as like a second bedroom?
Well, you're talking about just
Really
the storeroom? Yeah. In fact, it's more practical as a second bedroom because it's upstairs in the living quarters.
It's not too bright, is it?
I would like to head 2 blocks over.
2 blocks over.
2 blocks over. This is where we are heading.
Are you sure it's not
Figure out
like
the
in
difference.
PI, where everything was
Identify.
down the street here?
Oh,
across
But
the
I think I
road?
have to go to a college for that.
You want to look for. Okay, there's
Oh,
no.
it's called 2 blocks over. I'm sorry.
Oh.
There is no arcane college in Highport.
For fuck's sakes.
You lying son of a
No,
bitch.
it's a sketchy dude with a big bag.
My kind of dude. Where is he?
God, the dwarves are idiots.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So, shall we discuss this deal? Is it the same deal you discussed with me
You guys want to
earlier?
just one around town?
But we
see if you
already
find something?
discussed
That's what we can find.
Okay, so we need to find.
Didn't we
I've
say,
been to town so far, but
Oh.
I've been around the town a couple of times.
Remember?
Have you?
Oh, then you'll remember
I don't think so.
the loan
I
of 1,500 gold you agreed to give me.
No, I did not.
I believe you did.
That's your
Alright,
that's
yeah,
your
okay, here,
right
I will
there.
get a
Oh, it's
rough
that.
layout map of the town.
You can still use that one. That one is going to be for D.
I did.
No, I should
Fair.
have this one. Well, it's a rough layout. And no green.
Give me a second.
I'll
But
give you another can.
Can I forge Ferric's signature?
I would know if I signed something.
You're
Are
pretty
you sure?
drunk. Remember I kept giving you ale.
He doesn't drink!
You're still not there.
You just hear me screaming from the other side of town. He doesn't drink!
Get fucked. That's not mine. You struck
Alright,
Ferric with
see?
2 arms.
Yeah.
is a
One's
walled
backwards.
town on the harbor, and you can just barely make out the harbor here.
Okay.
On the northern, no, it'd be southern. On the southern tip of the harbor is Fort Vanderbilt, which is like the military garrison here.
Okay.
And it's connected to the military district, which anyone who's spent any time here knows you can't enter that district without a writ of passage. They're very strict about
Where's the
who can
store
get in and
on
out. His store is over in like the residential district.
I happen to have some for sale.
So
Residential
all
districts?
this area
Stores.
is residential stores, taverns.
Yes.
It's where most of the people hang out. And then up in the up here you have the financial district, which is like where the government and the banks and the
And
law
Sam wants
houses.
to live.
But that's where those are.
Rich people.
Yep.
No, there's no
Is there any
no
kind
one
of-
lives up there.
Is there any kind of arcane college at all, or
No, not in this
nothing? Not in this city.
There's also slums away, up on the north. It's referred to as the
All right, so
like to
or
get
low
to a
port.
store that potentially have healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
As my previous knowledge will be against that sort of store has.
Make an investigation check.
Okay, we will both do that. I'm doing the same.
Yeah, I'm ready.
That's a good idea.
10.
11. So we have it. Recently.
12?
No, higher than that.
No.
Yeah, ruined it.
14.
14. Hey, you guys are completely lost. I have no idea where you're going.
I know exactly where I'm
There's a lot of houses here.
Which is weird because we're looking for stores.
Eventually, following Pierce, you find yourselves on the harbor front, which the north end of the harbor front is all, it's a market area, so there are a lot of colorful pop-up stands and things. And there's this one guy that catches your eye, and it's this stand that looks very temporary, and there is a 12-foot tall man standing behind it with a long face, and his skin is blue.
Oh yeah, I did.
Do I know what race this is?
Blue people.
Make a knowledge
The
obscure
Avatar
knowledge.
people.
The Navi.
11.
That's their
11?
name.
You've seen these guys before. They tend to deal in magical items.
All right. Let's go say hi.
So you go over and say,
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Are you
Bring
sharing
your
this magical
sword.
item information with us? That they
No, I'm
gave
just like,
us?
I think this guy's cool. Let's go this way.
Okay.
greetings.
Ooh, that's
How
mysterious.
can I help you?
Fighting urge to be rude.
And you can see later on the table, he's got just a weird assortment of things.
I'm
lying
just trying to look up and go, you're really tall.
out. Or are you really short?
Both?
I'm tall and short.
I think it's kind of both, my friend.
I can tell that you are in need of my services.
How can you tell? I don't like that.
It's
What
my
are-
business to know these things.
What are the services?
Oh, I don't want to know now.
I have a knack for appraising magical items.
Value or telling me what they are?
Oh, I'm not there.
I can tell you what they are. I can also sell you new ones if you so wish, and he kind of gestures at the table in front of him.
Oh, the
People, are you
trinkets.
sure he doesn't like
This
little
is
bit-
fucking
his
Jafar
little
from the
bit
beginning of Aladdin.
gesture?
No, that was G.
No, yeah. No.
Oh, yeah, it was
Come closer. Closer. Too close.
It does not break. It broke. Anyway.
How can I help you today?
Would you take a look at this item? Here, the hand axe.
My standard fee is 10 gold pieces per item, and I require 8 hours to appraise them.
Okay. The hand axe, not the battle axe.
Hand axe? Okay.
I will give you 5 gold pieces now, and then on return I will give you the other 5, depending on what you tell me about this, because I already know some.
Okay. Mine is if I don't get a return, your head is not getting returned.
My fee is your head. Give me your head.
A shrewd businessman. Very well, and he takes it from you. So you give him the hammer,
Yeah,
the
the
thrower.
Alright.
You give him the hand axe.
Yes.
Is there anything else you guys want to give him?
That's
To
all
appraise?
At the moment. If he does good, I like him. With battle axe.
So wait, I'm trying to remember the two horns that I have. One of them is like the long.
One of them is a long brass horn.
Okay.
And one of them is like a wooden,
Wooden.
like animal horn.
I'll do the wooden animal horn.
Okay.
But what's?
100 copper for 1 gold.
I'm trying to see if I can actually. I'm gonna persuade him in the same. I want to persuade him though to do it for only 5 gold. How do I do that? Do I need specifically a barter's proficiency in any way, or can I just use?
You're gonna
How does
try.
that work?
Well,
Like, I'm trying to figure out how that works. If I
you
want
have
to
to try and
barter.
talk them up.
Haggle.
Oh,
Persuasion.
It's just-
And then you
no,
can make a
but-
persuasion check.
Yeah, okay. So I have to actually.
Yes. You have to convince him.
I truly don't believe that this thing's going to be worth your time, but I mean, I'd be willing to do, pay 5 gold to find out what it does. And then hand him the animal horn.
Fee is
I'm not-
10
It's really easy to
pieces.
haggle a tree. You just tell him he wants it and he buys it.
So he wants to buy things, not to.
The standard fee is 10
Never
gold
been in
pieces.
the
If
other
you do not wish to know what it does, you do not have to pay.
Standard. Well, but this isn't a standard item.
You don't know what it does. Otherwise, you would not need my services.
Well, I do. I don't know what it
follow-up
does. I
question.
know what it is. I know.
Is there a way to get things appraised?
Quicker? No.
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 It's not.
Well, you wouldn't know that actually.
I'm asking him.
Oh, him?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. That is as quick as I can appraise said items.
Is it 8 hours per item, or if we give him 3
Here's
items
the
You
now?
magic
can,
question.
you can do them
All together?
Can't use them.
Alright. Well,
8
I'll
hours
say-
for as many items as you
Eight
have.
per item.
Okay.
At once. Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
but I'm only give you the 5 now, and then I'll give you 5 later on return. Yeah.
That I can agree to.
I'll also give you this axe. That legs.
Are you giving that lives too?
Yeah, if I can pay you the remaining 10 upon return.
If
And,
you fail to pay the difference, I will keep the items.
Wait, items plural? Like mine too?
Yes.
Well, if you don't.
Oh, you'll die. I want my horn.
I don't
Yeah,
think.
I just kind of chuckles at that.
I have enough to buy everyone else's item for myself.
That's fair.
That's fine.
I have enough to pay for mine.
Can I interest you in any of my wares?
Where's
What
that?
are they?
What are you in the market for?
Hammers.
And he has wares if he has points.
Don't buy any drugs.
I like drugs.
Different cute.
Like, how large of an
So
assortment is it? Like,
I do
That's
not
the
have.
cat.
Sorry.
like, how large of an assortment of stuff is there? Like, do you want to list it all off, or like, is it too long to list off? Or
No,
should we
on
just-
the table you see a stick, a sword, and a dagger.
What kind of stick?
Yes.
Not there.
Is it a pokey stick or is it a sticky stick?
It's a stick, about this long.
Oh, what's this?
That is a wand of magic missiles.
That's
With it,
amazing.
you can cast the spell Magic Missile at will.
How much?
Although
What does Will do to you?
I believe,
Poor Will.
Fuck it.
although I do not believe that is up your avenue. It is for those of the more arcane persuasion.
Well, how much is it?
The wand costs 250 gold.
Jesus. Probably things that are worth that, but actually,
But you, with the axe, without knowing what yours does yet, I do have another one, and he pulls out this beautiful shiny-looking axe, kind of from under the table.
Battle axe or?
This is a +2 battle axe. It will run you 700 gold,
Jesus. Can I be purple?
but it is
Can I
quite
be
strong.
purple?
Can we get there?
It's just platinum is the pen from gold.
It's difficult to tell.
Yeah.
There's 2 versions of it, but presumably it's the second one.
You missed it.
Little vial
I'm sure
axe.
I'll have another moment.
There's a cat there.
I'll have to pass this time. I'll call sad.
Well, if you're interested in something a little fancier, I can offer you this cloak.
Ooh, cloak.
And he pulls out this. It looks like an ordinary blue cloak, but he says, "This is the cloak of the manta ray.
So you managed to talk me down. It was discounted
And
goods
you
and
can
free.
swim as a manta ray in the water.
I originally said a small loan.
You don't do
discounted
water.
goods.
I'm afraid of water.
Perhaps this is not for you."
Filled with a season.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
I look all sad again.
Yeah.
Slightly sadder.
Do you have anything for us that are more musically inclined?
Unfortunately, I do not.
Yeah, I want a talking loop.
And realizing this,
That's all I care about.
I'm gonna run out of the store really quickly.
Wait, what?
No,
What are you
no,
doing?
Your ears aren't on fire.
Fear of like.
So is he still there?
He's still in the store. You guys are still in the store. You
Oh,
guys
it's
are
back
going
to
off
business
elsewhere.
for me.
And as soon as realizing that what the deal I made with him, I'm just gonna book it out.
Okay.
I just don't.
Yep.
This was just a regular
Your ears
one,
aren't-
but I just
your ears
put
aren't
quality.
burning.
It's probably going
You don't know.
somewhere in the cave. Okay.
Oh yeah, she still
Just
has that harp.
wanted to check and see.
You still have that harp that I want.
It is not a harp. It's a lyre.
Oh, whatever.
Liar.
I know.
It matches my deck of cards, okay?
Yes.
Now,
no, unfortunately, I don't have
that would be
anything
out in everyone.
that might interest you in that respect.
I want a talking loop so bad. It doesn't even have any abilities. Just I want it to talk back to me.
You want your loop to shit talk you?
Well, in that case, return in the morning,
want the
and I
sword
will
from
have
Bard's
your
Tale that
items
used to
of
back
praise
talk
for
you. It was the singing sword
So
that used
you
to
paid
bitch at
your
you.
10 gold
I
up
paid
front.
10 and I'm going to bed.
You paid 5.
I
You
think
paid 5.
Would you like a sticky note to mark down?
I'll remember.
No, they marked down what they paid.
Yep.
That's what
Can
you're
I hear?
That's because they marked it down. Doesn't mean they're gonna.
Oh,
you're
actually,
gonna
I should
remember.
mark it down, yeah.
Can I hear
Also,
Thomas taking
I
the
had a
shit out of
stipulation
the
though, if he tells me no more than whatever it is, I'm not paying the rest.
He does come right, sorry?
My stipulation was that if he tells me nothing new about it,
Right.
then I'm not paying the rest and I still get it back. And
Right.
he
He
agreed
did
to
say he
it.
agreed to that.
I didn't know anything.
And I shared like, okay, here you go.
What's that?
And
You
I
need
went-
8 hours in gold?
I'm not gonna trust this.
Here's
giant.
another one. I guess I'll pay for this one after.
How is this giant? Where's those races?
You
Then
won't.
not me.
Yeah, no, shortly after he ran off, he came back out with your old sign and kind of started trying to put that up.
Oh, that
Back to
sounded
business.
terrible.
Ow.
Yeah, he puts up and comes back and
Things are
says,
shattered.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, get your shit out of my room. I mean, tell you what. There's a storeroom out. You can have my room.
What do we do with all the supplies up there?
Well, how much shit did you get?
Well, you've been up there. It's full of like supplies, stuff. Most of it's in crates, so you can't see what's in them. But it
What's
is-
in the crates?
You gonna ask him?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Step in
Where's he
things.
from?
No.
What?
It's not an assumed you know where it's from.
Where-
money laundering.
It's a business agreement. They're paying us to store the stuff.
Who?
I didn't ask.
Who?
There were some
Were they wearing-
shady
Yeah,
characters
yeah.
who offered us
That's why I whispered.
who offered us a deal, and it seemed like a good deal.
How good.
That's my question.
Hold on. I gotta see how much money I'm making to put the shit in the room.
Did you hear my question?
I don't care. I'm the evil B and B
Hold on.
right here.
It's
True.
I asked if
I have a
you
question
paid,
for
if they
you.
paid yet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why I
Would
want
you
to
know
ask.
when you were to get healing potions?
and at that he grinned. He says, "I have several right here,"
Of course he does.
and he pulls 4 up from underneath the table. So he
Liar.
puts them on the table. He says, "The potions are 50 gold apiece."
No. Oh, no.
So that's $5.
Well, no.
Really just find the shit and get it identified. It's cheaper.
I
I'll stick
guarantee
to-
you won't find a better price anywhere else.
I'll stick to drinking mystery potions I find in Rumble.
Well, I do have a mystery potion.
I'll just do my best
If
to
you
try
like
not to
mystery
die.
potions, I do have
Is
this.
it discounted? This isn't one of those mystery grab bags?
Oh, perhaps not then. And he kind of puts it away. He
Wait.
pulled out a odd green-looking potion from one of his pockets, but he puts it away after he made a comment about cheaper.
What, does he not know what it is?
No, he probably knows what it is.
Oh, I know
Probably
what it
expensive.
is, but
What
if
is
you can't afford 50 gold for a healing potion, surely you can't afford the 100 for this potion of growth.
Well, I could.
Wait, which kind of growth?
Where do you
For
grow?
Which part?
The potion of growth, for each quarter of the potion you drink, you grow 6 feet in size.
Jesus.
For how long?
That is a good question, and I do not know.
All of them.
I'm thinking more though, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with the cave that got stretched.
I'd be the
You'd be the
I
mountain.
am the mountain
You just be the mountain.
dwarf. I am the dwarf mountain.
And my question is though, is it proportional in size, or do you just you like keep the same mass and just get really, really thin?
Instead, you grow 6 feet.
Yeah, but you could get like thin.
So then I could stretch yourself.
Yeah. And they keep
Right,
telling
you're
you
the alarm man.
think of all that reach you have.
Yeah, I just want to step way over here.
Did I hear that you grew?
No.
We're talking about a
There's a
potion.
potion I could buy that does that.
Make sure you're wearing clothes that will grow with you, otherwise you might be naked.
But magic.
Dwarves don't give a shit about Nikki.
I'm
This
thinking.
particular potion should last an hour.
Interesting.
I wanted to. I got it.
No. It's for me the no.
Me the steel, got it.
For you the lizard is.
I only need one of them.
The other one will be elsewhere.
Yeah.
Like the crazy Harry Potter.
It's in my prison wall.
I only steal from the rich. So
That
don't
definitely ain't me.
Yeah, I only steal from the rich. I don't like rich people.
Poorer than you.
Why would I go to the financial district?
I got a reward from that.
The financial district is more like the government
I know,
center.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
So the rich, because it's the government.
Sure.
From the government. Are we Robin
No,
Hood now?
I gotta find some like noble woman who lost her
Is there anything
husband.
else you want from this guy?
That's how I got this shirt.
That is all I have.
Look at the scumbag.
Shall we go find the treasure?
What time of day is it?
Also, yes, what time is
At
it?
this point, the sun is setting.
Perfect.
To the 2-8 Tavern.
How long would it take to walk around the harbor?
You would notice
Stop
for sure.
brushing your
It doesn't
mustache
take
with
long,
my pen.
but you can't enter the south side of the harbor. That's the military.
No.
It's where the military houses their ships, or the
And I can
navy.
see down.
Sorry.
I can see down there.
I mean, you can see it, but you know that if you get
Yeah,
too
I
close,
know.
they're pretty
No.
jumpy.
Would I be able to remember my way to the tavern?
Sure, there were plenty along the main street coming in.
Okay.
So you want to go to one of those?
Are they all the same price?
Yeah, they'll all be
Okay.
fairly
Which would
reasonable.
be like the biggest one though that would cater to entertainment of sorts.
There's one by the town, sort of like a town center.
Okay.
It's a ring at the center of town where a
Yeah.
bunch of main roads meet up. There's one there.
Okay. Let's go to that one. I can make a buck. Sure.
So you had it, the sign is just a brown horse up on its hind legs.
Oh,
And
is it
you
called the
had-
Kicking Bronco?
Rains
I
down.
don't know what it's called. It's just the sign.
Oh, it's just a
Fucking mule.
It's just a horse. So you figure it's probably called.
It's not a mule.
Could be something like the Kicking Bronco. More likely, the brown horse.
The brown horse.
Not the prancing pony?
Maybe.
It's a woman. Wait, is it a woman that owns it or a man that owns it? That changed the name pretty heavily.
Is he still at his shop?
Yes. So
Yeah, he
he's
is
still
there.
having a conversation with Tom that I was interrupted by.
Sorry.
It was meant to be a quick question.
We're on
That
bar.
kind of.
Okay, we're done.
All right, you guys
We're
get
good
to
for
the
a
bar.
No, I want to go down to the river, walk around, and then go back to the shop.
Okay. Yeah, it's
So make
lively
sure
like
you-
you remember. At this time of day, a lot of the shops have closed up.
I'm looking for something.
You do also see.
I'm looking for something. No, I didn't send you anything. My phone's not on me.
Then I don't know what you're looking for. Your phone's not on you. Well, that's going to make things hard, isn't it?
It's over there. It's charging.
I don't know what
It's
you're looking
sticky
for.
now.
Okay,
It looks
whatever.
like a little
The
paper
point
airplane.
is-
There you go.
Unless it's.
Come on, you're related. Use your telepathic connection.
Yeah.
No, only those two have that.
Doesn't
And
work
fucking
like
way
that.
back. It's creepy every time.
There's no telepathic connection. Just you say the same
It's
thing at
not
the same
there.
time.
Okay.
We're just dumb.
No.
I
Too
figured-
many signed.
I
There
figured
are
that's-
others.
I level
There are
them
others
to
there.
that way.
I knew that, but I had to at least
definitely-
make the effort.
Okay, yeah, no, it's not there.
You guys played an RPG at the same time with the same
Says the
class.
university grad.
So then,
You dumb and get
then
out of
we'll go
university.
back
Look at
to
tree.
I don't know if he's there.
I don't know, we'll find
She
out.
didn't go very far.
Yeah, so,
No, she just reset.
it's, for every shipment they bring in and move out, it's 100 gold.
How often do they bring in and out of the shipments, and how long?
They
Have you
usually
been
doing it?
stay
Knocked out
about 2 weeks. This is only the second one.
No, I was gonna put my beer here, but I'll be moving the thing. So
I do,
don't worry.
yeah.
Yeah, so don't worry.
This is only my second one, but they're usually here about 2 weeks, and they seem to be ready to bring in a new shipment as they take the old one out.
Did they tell you not to open them?
They did actually, yeah.
Didn't tell me not to.
You know some dumb dwarves.
That's a bad idea, Ferris.
He's dead.
He is a dumb, he is a dumb dwarf.
He's a greedy dwarf.
Yeah, but they have partners.
It's true. It's bad.
You don't have to do anything.
No, just store it. See, it's a good deal.
It's not an awful.
Just his little acquaintance pockets are pretty.
Why did I have to teach him so well?
Figures, what are you doing?
We're gonna need
Fidget
somewhere to
spinners
put
are not
that
for
now.
you.
Yes. I need somewhere else to put it. And I think I might have a connection if they need to move it further.
You might have to talk to them yourself about that.
And I plan to.
They'll probably not due back for another week or so.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, we got shit to do.
What do you mean? Are you not staying?
I don't know yet. Who? Okay, this is a DM question. Who is the law person?
The lawman.
The law
Oh
person?
shit.
Mayor.
I mean, there's a judge in town who resides over. Sorry, there is a law master in town
What was the military called again?
None
who
of
kind
that.
of resides over
here.
at the judicial
No.
system of the town. Is that what you're looking for?
Are you
There's a
doing
town master.
Who in the
Who's
shit
like
would
the
I drop
mayor?
off this fucking body to?
to collect the bounty?
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Who do you think you should drop it off to?
I don't want to talk to him.
Talk to whom?
If it's the one other person that you know I know of in the city.
No, you wouldn't want to talk
No?
to him. No,
Then
no.
fuck.
You don't want to. You don't want the to give this throw a body to the military.
There you go.
You're like, what the fuck are you doing with this?
Terrorists.
I feel like it might be the town master just saying.
I mean, typically, yeah. So typically, for bounties, you would want to see the town master.
Which is probably not open right now.
They were
Probably
just-
not. No.
The government, of course not.
Well,
They close at 5. 4
Depends if
times.
it's a weekend. It's a
I'm
weekend.
gonna lock up.
It's always a weekend.
You lock
I'm
up.
gonna lock up and I'm gonna start cleaning this shit out.
Okay.
Putting stuff back to where it's supposed to be.
Roll for Clinton.
What are you doing with the crates and things?
I'm locking the door.
Oh, Tom's room.
Yeah.
Just locking Tom's room.
Just lock in Tom's room.
Is he in there?
No, probably not.
Then
He
where's he
goes,
gonna
well,
sleep?
where am I supposed to sleep?
I don't know, Tom. My bedroom's over there. Yours is being used for some weird sneaky shit.
I wonder if I can find he pulls out his key, unlocks the door, and goes in.
Okay,
A
well,
place to sleep in here.
I'll wait for him to go in and then I'll lock it. Good night. Then I go to bed.
Okay.
You sneaky with me, I'll fuck you right up.
He still has the key though.
Oh, man. You gotta open one of these things, man. I'm so curious.
Business.
Magical.
Oh, guys, I'm
Yes,
so
you get back and the shop
I
is
said I'm gonna take an extra hour.
okay. The shop. When you get back, the shop's been locked up.
Oh. Little knock.
You hear Tom screaming
No
from
response.
inside the store.
I'm having a nice ass sleep of my
Do
own.
I have any
goddamn
other
bed.
connections in this town?
Yeah, you do.
Like,
I don't think they're good connections based off that voice.
You definitely have connections to the Thieves Guild and the Assassins.
You want to ask questions? He's gonna have to give you answers.
Yeah, you can't ask me a question not
How
expect
about
not want to answer.
like friends?
I don't feel like you're the type to have friends.
Paradox was a friend to many.
What are you looking for?
What's this thing?
For
Yeah,
free?
no.
You're frugal.
I
Very
went to
frugal.
bed.
No, you don't know anyone where you could anywhere where you could stay for free.
It's occurring to me I probably could have slept through the floor of your shop, but I've been the tavern.
I was waiting for y'all to come back.
Where's the nearest tavern?
You'll come back now. You hear?
Oh, we could have crashed on the floor. I didn't think he would let us do
Maybe
that.
let me stay in his curtain.
Okay.
That's true.
It's 5 silver for
Also,
a
I was-
decent room.
Like bodyguard.
Did you
Oh yeah, how much for tavern?
Yeah, so you guys want to stay at the tavern.
Yeah.
This is the nice tavern
Yeah.
that you went to.
Cheaper tavern.
Yeah.
I would
I'm
there
gonna go
before.
to the
Yeah.
cheaper tavern.
Okay.
Cheaper one.
I went there before.
We went there to sit there and watch, but we're gonna sleep at a cheaper
The Motel
Okay.
6 of
Yes,
taverns.
Please.
Gross.
Yes, there's some like on the very outskirts of town that are really cheap, and then there's like ones where you can rent your own room.
What's the price range?
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 5 silver.
Middle.
5
for the
silver.
room.
Well, how much does this place cost?
A gold.
A gold. Okay. All right, but I'm gonna perform.
Does anybody want something
Right,
to
so-
try to make a performance check?
Yeah.
I can use a ginger ale, please.
I can use the cheese.
Uh,
The cheese can right next to the ginger ale.
15.
15?
Yeah.
Surely. You managed to get yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's trees. Oh, all right.
You managed to pull in only 8 silver.
I'm literally running out of money.
Yeah, seems like a cheap
It's all
crowd
fan
for
for
such a
little
fancy
fan
place.
Yeah.
Tiny little
I
sticky.
wrote
With
a-
all this empty space above it.
I put a sticky note and drew lines on it to separate.
I should have done that, but I did.
You want a new sticky?
No, the sticky's got lots of room. It's just for some reason there's this big empty gap in the middle. And there's that sticky.
And then after performing, I go with them to the cheap tavern.
Okay.
I was basing on if I was gonna stay here on how much I
You can
made.
have the top.
Right,
Right,
right.
if I made a goal, I'd stay here. But
Is Rob good out here?
When I'm done this. That's fine. Open one of my stress beers.
And then roll, and another one, and then realize you get more stress.
Okay,
You
so
did that
that's
when you-
all of you.
I never asked there's no like mages at all in this town. Any kind of like spellcasters anyway.
I mean, not.
Music from that.
I'm gonna try to figure out.
You don't know. No, there does not
And then
appear
we're
to have been
supposed-
from
we're
your
going to
walking
Amherst
around
Yeah.
and speaking with people.
Okay.
Any
I don't know.
commercial place where you
The
could go.
military has.
The military may have mages. There may be wizards who just reside in the town,
Right.
but you don't know any.
Okay, that's right.
And there don't.
Yeah,
And again,
because I work at
no
7,
one who
so
commercializes their
we're not going to
practice.
stay
Right.
very long
Okay.
because I
Seems
work
to
at
have
7
set
and I
shop.
have
Right.
a total of
I didn't trust the
5
top blue.
midterms next week. I'm not happy.
Also, I will.
Done school forever.
When we wake up, though, I gotta go back to Ferris shops. I gotta figure out about this sport.
It only took 5 years.
Yeah, so you go to bed, you go to bed, you go to bed, you go to bed, you go to
I'm
bed.
still
And while that was
Right.
happening,
to go to school for 6
I'm gonna
months.
take a look. Yes.
So you get here
6 months.
midday. If it's over, I think it's overcast today.
I don't really care about the
So
weather.
it's a
to be
great
totally
cloudy
honest.
day.
I haven't
You
checked.
fly in.
Do I fly right into
Pokemon
town? Like,
flying.
is that?
Well, that's
Just hold up your hand and then a fucking.
yeah. So you know that you
Black
probably
ball flies
shouldn't
by.
fly over the
Stupid
wall.
pixelated
You should probably land
You see
in
the
the
left there
town.
stuff?
So get going to like hop in carrying the body
That's
or
a step in
something.
the wrong direction.
The Pokemon.
You know what?
I think
I'll
it's
roll
more
and
of a
see if I can
spin-off,
carry him into
Yeah,
town.
no,
Okay.
As much as I
Instead
hate to
of,
say
you
that,
know, having
it
a
does
hopping
count
back.
towards
Sure.
their next games.
So you're gonna land and
No, I don't
try and
think it's
carry
the
Phil
next
in.
one. I think it's
Okay,
like
go ahead and make a strength check.
another company to bring people who play Pokemon Go to play actual Pokemon.
It's also an excuse to put out a game so they can take another year to work on whatever they're working on.
The next one's gonna be on the Switch. Oh shit, we're not ready. Pop up the skirt.
Okay, so you hoist Phil up over his shoulder.
Kingdom Hearts
He's
3.
not just paying a blue body parts on me, is he?
No.
No,
It's
thank
only-
God.
Announced it in
Gonna-
2012.
Chef battles.
But he does not smell good.
Yes.
I
it's
just-
such
He
a-
is very rank at this
I was
point.
more
Unless
worried
that
about him
sentence is
losing
followed
like
by
a
the word
body
skull
part
and
on
bones,
me.
I don't care.
I'm gonna say
Think I'm
it's
like,
like
oh
so-
shit,
He
I
does not
lost
seem
my
to-
arm.
he does not seem to be
Chef
dropping
battles.
parts yet. But
I never watched the trailer.
as you
Alright,
come to the
flying,
gate, you can
you're on
see
the
the
ship,
gate is
you're
open.
driving the ship and you're shooting
And
cannons
people are
everywhere.
welcome to come in and out freely, but
That
there are a
looks
couple
really
of crimson
Yeah, I saw that too.
What?
members of
What
the
church
Crimson
am I
Knights.
at?
It's the same thing.
There's just
You're
one
coming
in-
into the town.
This is in this
it's
town?
Yeah.
See, we
Yeah.
stop. It's really
Yeah.
that section.
And one of the
makes
guards
it-
kind of
those
steps
three
out
hours
in front
later,
of you.
it's not so good.
Kind of steps in front of you
Pretty
and
much if it's better,
says,
make
"Hold
sure
it.
if it has any story,
Hi.
it's good.
Hi.
What business have you in Highport?"
Well, you see, my friend here died, and I would really, really appreciate it if maybe I could go to one of your temples
Real life.
and maybe save his life. I've been flying for days to get here.
I love corpses.
It is indeed strange for someone to show up with a corpse over their shoulder.
I'm sorry.
I will see if I can get someone to escort you to the Temple of Talos.
Thank you.
And he kind
Talos
of
be praised.
Who's Thanos?
Talos is the god of the sea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's so funny. God damn you, Skyrim.
Yeah. They were annoying.
Yeah, so he walks off for
Yeah.
a minute and he comes back with another
That was
guard.
more than enough. Also had a lot of
And
mods,
he
so it's actually more
says,
than
I will guide you to the temple to make sure that that is indeed the business you have.
Thank you.
And so you kind of follow him through town, kind of carrying this rank
He doesn't
body.
even offer to help me.
Nope.
What an asshole.
It might be the giant bat falling here.
Twink wouldn't follow me in town. Given that response, he would have stayed outside. He's a pretty smart bat.
Eventually you get to this very large cathedral-looking
Does it
building.
have Aquaman out front?
Please.
No, it doesn't.
Aww.
There's that other Namor.
Does it
There you
have
go.
a trident?
That's
Wait,
what I
what?
was thinking.
What do you think of it?
Maybe one of the Submariner.
Yeah.
Marvel's Aquaman.
Let's say, because Lauren's dressed up as.
Yeah.
Not now,
Oh,
later.
yeah. Before I go to bed, I'll bring it in.
It's got little wings on it.
I'll just put it on your bed.
So dumb.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Which they tease that in Iron Man 2. Oh, you know?
What do they tease?
Namor. There's a bunch of like radar probes.
No, it's a series of cresting waves is the symbol.
I have to watch the movie.
Stay there. Nope, nope. Keep that down.
Yes, Gigi.
God damn it. Did she get out? Oh no.
What?
My house is being robbed. It
Not
is
being robbed.
What?
If you're hearing this message, I have died. None of you get my shit. You bury it with me.
Or sell it.
No.
That's a lot of shit to bury, man. That's a big hole.
I am not being buried.
Are you being turned into a firework too?
But yeah, so you arrive at this grand cathedral.
Okay.
What are you doing?
The guard just kind of stopped at the steps.
Yeah. You're just watching you
Is the door
expectantly.
is the door closed?
No, the grand doors are actually open.
Well, I'm gonna like walk up and kind of poke my head. Hello.
On the inside, it's massive.
Do I hear my voice echoing?
There are people. There are a lot of people in there. Some to be praying. Some are
Does a
priests.
clergyman look at me or a priest look at me?
No.
Nobody looks at me.
No one looks
Are
up.
you a small boy?
Can I have help, please? Anybody look at me?
At that point, yeah, one of the priests kind of stops what he's
That
doing and
part
comes
goes,
over.
you're a ghost.
So I'm like frantically waving my one arm whilst holding the body.
How can we help?
Do this spiel all over again.
Yep. No. Would you be able to help me? My friend, as I'm sure you can tell,
It's been unalived.
he's been unalived.
Yes.
I have a problem with that K word.
And I would. Could you help me save him?
Unalive.
Save him.
It's been a flesh with unaliveness.
That could be possible.
I'm using
It
that
is quite
at
a
some point.
costly
What did you do to my
procedure.
friend? He was
What do
afflicted
you
with
need?
unalive.
It will require.
I heard to save him.
Write this down somewhere.
By removing my knife.
Here, I'll make it easier. Does any of this help?
The girl I work with, Danielle, she was asking, is like, does it count as
Any of
saving
that
someone's
help?
life by not killing them? Does that count?
Just a little to the right.
Where did you get
a little
those?
to the left.
Okay,
I'm sure they help. Where did you find those? Where did you pick each of them up?
Well, one was from, I don't remember. It's just a monetary amount.
Sure.
One of those things was given to me by a murder hobo. And then a bag of gems I think I found in the castle.
Wait, you're
I
giving
don't
away.
remember.
He's not gonna be happy giving away all the shit.
He gave it to me.
I gave it to him.
Oh, really?
He was filling the money.
Ah.
Is this really useful? No.
Let me check. Of course, this take a minute.
Perfusionist. I just stuck it down.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
For a diamond from a murder hobo.
Whoa, it's
I
solid,
know
we
what
can
that
hit it.
is.
Magical or not, for a ghost, not a chance.
We're fine.
Sure, I got it. Well, I currently got it.
Two.
Oh, I think dwarves could do it anyways.
Can
I think so.
Do wish. Curious. So it was made.
Unless that was a racial ability that we could have been playing. I don't remember. Second is computer.
Which one?
Where it has if they're magical items, because certain magical creatures can only be damaged or they have a severe resistance to using a magic item.
Well, we have magical either.
I just remember because Tree did not have a magical item that was able to hit ghosts and such.
It was a
Back in the
special
day.
barbarian.
See, he had
Never
a whole
mind.
whack
Yeah.
of weird
It
abilities.
was a barbarian.
See, he could also see invisible things.
I don't know about. No, that was an eye I had.
Did you have a replacement eye?
Yeah.
Like Lord.
Damn it!
Ah, you're yelling.
That character was so cool. That was so cool.
Oric was so crazy.
Yeah. That's what I'm building my orc around. Is I want to be like him.
He goes, that particular service will run 1,000 gold. I don't know if this will cover that.
I can get my appraisal dwarf to check for me and see how much these gems are worth, and give you a down payment of everything else.
A down payment. I suppose we could do that.
We're gonna spend all this
So
money. He's
how
not
much
gonna
is-
get back to life, is he?
How much would they for this one be worth?
That would be 250.
That's it?
That's not bad.
Diamond. Come on.
The really nice gem the murder hobo had, he gave away already, and that was worth 1,200 gold.
What the fuck? Oh no, what is it?
Oh wait, from him?
So you
Oh, I
honestly,
was
you
thinking
can-
an older murder hobo from way, way back.
Oh, no, not that murder.
Okay.
I thought you were the hobo though.
I have a home.
No, but I'm saying
I'm
I
the
thought
only one here.
hillbilly. Sorry, hillbilly. That my problem.
What
My
did they
bad.
trade you the gem for?
Hillbilly.
Is it a healing
You
potion or
got
something?
yourself
I don't remember. I think he just handed me one. Because when I broke the safe or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's. It might even be less than that. Actually.
Probably.
Diamond. I was thinking of a different diamond.
And I know it wasn't for the thankfulest thing.
I'm not that good of a
Not so
businessman.
bad, right? And the gems, I think, is it the bag of gems Black Spider gave you? Okay, that was another 200.
Oh, right. I forgot I had that. And that.
200 gold.
I appraised two.
I was curious, I don't care.
Was it 300 gold? Yeah, it's
I
not
have a weird
300.
potion.
It was 300 he gave you.
I have two things I forgot to give the blue guy.
Maybe we have to seek your services again.
Well, I have to go back there
Actually-
anyways. Talk to you.
Would they have arrived in town by this time?
No.
I need my
You
horn.
figure they probably would have.
Compared to the horn detonation, I'm so happy.
You won't take the down payment, will you?
I don't know if we can trust you to get the rest, and unfortunately, it is a valuable, costly procedure.
I know I've had to get someone. I had to do this with someone else before. It was not good, not fun.
I'm terribly sorry.
Look at me, I'm not there. I can't say shit.
I guess I just gave you the joke, right? I don't remember why. Now we're friends.
Yeah, you
Well-
bought it off you.
You happen to know
Greatest thing
anywhere?
if anything, I gave him the gem for a single potion.
Probably.
That is another service we provide.
So,
He can rest amongst the catacombs here.
I'll have to confer with
I think you might have done that.
my friends once they arrive. I can fly here, so I arrive faster than
Take your time. If you can find the funds, you still have some time.
Okay. And I'm going to. Do I need?
Stop being a shit.
Do I have to take Phil with me?
Yeah. If you go to Senator, he says, could you not leave him here in that state?
I'm gonna. Would I have walked by his store?
No. The temples are kind of on the north end of town.
You have the sheets somewhere.
Oh, here it is here. Temples are kind of on the north end of town, and his store is off one of these roads.
So, and the guard's still up front of me.
No. When you leave, he's left.
Okay.
I don't have anything about it.
Can I
There are
throw
lots of
off
people.
what some of what they did by walking back out and sitting by the gate?
Sure.
So I'm sitting by the gate when you get into town.
We're time traveling now.
Yeah, you've gone back.
That's my bad. Yeah, I should have started with you.
So, what do you can do? Talking to you here.
Yeah, I noticed. I'll fast forward a bit. How much money did I make?
Off of those, net you only made about 250 gold
I love it.
after taxes and not tax. Well, yeah, no, it would be
Property
taxes,
tax.
as well as a few other fees that you have to pay for
The licenses.
basically,
Housing cost, to have a store.
and that does include the 100 gold that Tom reluctantly gives you for his
Shady deal.
his storage.
I like these people. I mean, I like meeting very, very unreputable people. They keep me alive.
How much do you need?
And also try to kill me at the same time. It's kind of fun.
You need 250?
350.
Can't give you 350.
Are you asking just Vic or are you asking other people?
I haven't asked, I've just kind of explained what I was told.
I don't have anything we can do with that.
I have 2 other diamonds.
Well, you'll have to come with me.
I would like to appraise these diamonds.
I would like to
Diamond
give her.
fees.
I'll give you 10 pieces of rough cut platinum.
That's
100 gold.
100 gold? Oh, yeah, the 10
And 100.
You rolled a
Emily.
20.
to appraise
Emily.
These are good diamonds.
Emily, I give
You
you 10
need to accurately
platinum
can
coins.
tell how much they're
10 platinum coins?
22.
Oh my god.
10 rough cut.
I will specify
These are
the
diamonds that you have found throughout your travels.
I probably should write down where I get them.
That's all. I should probably remind you to write down where you get them.
No, I don't.
I secretly give you 10.
So that's on me too.
Okay. Wrote it with my pen.
I don't have anything worth anything close to what you need, so. I
The
can't really
things
help.
that I have that are probably worth money, I don't know what it does, so I don't want to give it to anybody.
I agree. If
I
I have
barely
it,
own money, so I can't tell you. Also, I don't know who this dead person is that you're carrying.
Yeah, no, you just know that the
He's
whole
this
time
guy.
you've known us, it's been a dead guy.
I'm not there, am I? You can
Okay,
also
then
name
know
drop
you're
the
carrying.
store.
you would have been there.
As a
Well, when did we find you?
If
Beforehand.
you don't
She would've been
know-
She missed
No,
the
I
turn.
meant
She was waiting at the
she
gate.
went.
I know, she was waiting at the gate.
Aha!
Met you
I don't
inside.
know.
Each diamond is worth. Okay. Each of those was 150.
There you go. 300.
Wait, where is she at the gate?
Yeah, so you guys would have picked her up as you came into town.
I can tell you where to go for a discount.
Shut up, you. Okay, walk with me to the
I
store.
could try and walk with you to the store.
No, I believe you for existing. Trying is just,
You're not
you
to
know,
the store,
an
sorry.
afterthought.
To the temple.
Okay.
I'm afterwards. Come with me to the temple at some point.
This will be after everyone's left and gone your own way and you've chewed out Tom for.
Being you can even lock him in
Being a
his room.
savvy businessman,
You can
he
even-
doesn't need to know that I'm so proud.
You can even lock him in the room first if you want.
Doesn't need to know.
Are you gonna lock him in the room first or not?
I did.
I meant before we walk to the temple. Okay. He's locking his room.
Okay, so wait.
I realize he has a key to the room, right? You're
I know.
aware of that? Okay.
I
Alright.
told
It's
them that
it's
The
it's
font
just
that
the
The
counts.
principle of the matter.
Can
Okay.
I clarify something to do because time travel is very confusing in movies when we actually do it properly.
Flashbacks.
What time are they going? Like,
This would be after you guys already left and went
so
on.
we left. And we talked to the blue dude.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
and,
Yeah.
So it's still
tavern.
midday, so we haven't hit the tavern yet.
No,
this would be
is-
while you
this
guys
is
are
early
at the
evening
tavern.
While we're at the
Okay.
tavern.
While we're at the
now. After you
tavern.
guys have gone to the tavern.
Okay. I'll make just clear.
And then we go to the cheaper tavern.
And then you
Yes,
guys
then we
go
go to cheap-
leave the one tavern for a nice cheap inn, just with rooms to rent.
I'm okay with that. I was basing it entirely on how much money I made off performing. Can I book gigs, like actual gigs, with like the noblemen and stuff?
You can try. This,
Do it, Eddie.
this is a smaller town, so
Yeah.
there's not really
Not any like
any gentry here.
yeah.
Well, capital cities for that.
I can
Yeah,
also
no,
offer
I was
them
curious.
12 historical dwarven books.
I have
So
fancy
you
books.
go back to the
Mm-hmm.
thing after hours.
I have really cool books.
And
Okay.
is it open?
The large, massive main doors are closed, but there is a smaller door that you can head in through,
Okay.
and there is kind of a single priest.
Is it the same one for Roman?
No, it's a different priest.
Do I know them?
You no,
Nope. You never
you don't know. You've never been to this place before.
But what is this?
Man, he didn't really explore out of the town outside of his store. He just kind of stayed
Is
there.
this a place of
Well, you know he. Yeah, he would have avoided places
sense of
worse.
power?
Right before I walk in the door, I just want to look straight up and say, "Great," and then walk.
Say what?
Okay.
Great.
That's amazing.
Please throw spike.
Yeah, so there is a priest there, kind of hanging out for the after hours crowd in case anyone has any emergencies.
Excuse me.
Yes, how can I help you?
I'm not sure if you, I can't remember, but it smelled me earlier when I was here. I'm having a bit of an emergency.
Did I miss something?
Yes, that is definitely not a good smell.
You take the.
Yeah.
You're good. And you're there too, right?
Yeah, he's with me.
Sounds like
We-
you smell lemon.
Where I was here
yeah,
earlier
definitely.
and I spoke to someone and they said that you could help me. As you can tell, I need to save him.
We should put on a show together.
Ah,
Well, there was a cost, and I.
there
already
it
did.
is.
No, not now.
I'm
Eventually.
afraid, and I'm sorry, but
See
you'll
when we
have to
both
come
roll
back
twice.
tomorrow because the high priest will be needed for this.
Go back to my place. This isn't dirty.
Right. That sounds like something I would say.
You can stay there and then you come back here in the morning.
Why you make it sound like
Eric's like,
you're not
I
coming
called
with
Bigfoot.
me?
I'm just saying, we can come back
Great.
here in
I
the
call
morning.
Lilith.
You can get it back.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Thank you. What's that priest's name? And your name, for that matter.
Nameless priest number 1. Nameless priest number 2.
Well, I know, so far I have nameless priest number 1.
France.
High
After
priest.
hours priest and high
Zabuba
priest.
priest.
After Hours Priest sounds like a really bad porno.
The high
lust
priest, the high
domain.
priest of Talos, Thormund Tyndall.
Are we putting
You're
the
gonna have to spell that
I
first
didn't.
name.
Thormond,
Whatever
T-H-U-R-M-O-N-D.
you want.
Tyndall,
I might just put
T-I-N-D-A-L-L.
it down.
I'm a great
T-H-O-R-M.
N,
You're evil.
N.
T-O-N, Thornton.
Okay.
Well, no, you guys read.
Tyndall,
Yeah.
T-I-N-D-A-L-L.
I like
I don't know, am I?
I got that
No,
one.
Pathfinder.
Oh,
Pathfinder.
yeah, we're all
An
evil.
M.
The one where you can build whatever you want.
It's like Minecraft.
Yeah,
but an
buddy.
RPG.
Like a mini ballista.
If you have enough.
That shoots bear traps.
Call me Father
Yeah.
John.
I bought all the materials. I haven't made it yet.
Tiny.
I have all the stuff.
I thought you said tiny, and I was like, what?
Next
No, maybe
time we
it was
get drunk on the way
tiny?
home.
That doesn't make sense.
Father, Father Time. Time. With an N.
Thank you.
And like very slyly on the way out, I just want to ask him where the quickest one of these things is for Hamor.
What is this place called?
These things.
Gestures.
Tamora. You won't find Tamora around here. You
Does
could
he seem
try.
offended?
No, he just he seems taken aback that you as a dwarf would ask
For tomorrow?
for a halfling deity.
Ryan doesn't know that.
You could try one of the larger cities, or if not, the neighboring country would certainly have some.
Okay. I feel awkward enough in here. Goodbye.
Oh yes, tomorrow has told all the priests everywhere about you.
Yeah. Blacklisted.
Inside of his robe, he's just got a list of pictures.
Hey, just got your picture. Do not serve this man.
Send man directly to church.
Go to jail, directly to jail.
That's good.
Do not collect 200 gold.
So, where do you guys do
Favorites.
it?
Let's go back to his shop.
Okay.
He's thinking about that roll.
Okay.
Do I have a couch?
No, it's not that big a place. You basically have like the rooms upstairs, which is the living area, and the store downstairs.
No, man, it's not fair.
And at this point is when we head to the Jeep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys all eventually make it to bed. Time traveling notwithstanding.
That job was so confusing and everything.
No, that time travel. is-
Time travel is solved in my wallet suddenly a lot later than it was before.
Wakes up.
What happened? What happened?
Was this a dream?
Was I robbed? I didn't get it.
So you'll get a good night's sleep, regain all your hit points, anything else you need to
I think
do.
we got it.
I don't know. I did.
Did I
Except
miss
for
anything?
you, Glenn, you only get one.
I was gonna say, was I even missing any?
So that's why I was fine with sleeping on
What
the
time
floor,
does
to
it
get the
open?
reflection.
Usually open. What time do you usually open?
That's my first day back. I ain't opened this
Yeah,
shit
but what
till
time do you
noon.
usually open?
Oh, like 9?
Usually it's open at 9.
I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
Twin got one back, right? Does he get more than
No, he gets one.
And when I wake up, I like head to the blue man.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we gotta go back to the blue man.
This time there's 3 of them.
So I'm gonna get my axe back.
Say nothing, but play the drums real well.
Deep bananas.
Oh, sorry guys, we're just jamming.
One guy's got
Jobbing.
Jobbing.
So you head to the store at 9. It's closed.
Does it look like there's no one inside?
There's no one inside, but there is another a dwarf standing outside.
Hello?
Oh. Hi, how are you doing? Do you know where Ferric is?
No, I'm waiting for him.
I'm not ready for
I just
this.
heard he got back into town.
I'm not ready for this.
That fucker. I need to speak to
I'm
him.
not ready for any of this.
What about?
I'm
What's that?
confused.
It's personal business.
I'm not ready for
And
any
who
of
are
this.
you that are looking for him when he's back so soon?
A business.
Can I hear
Yeah,
all this?
I'll
from
leave
the
it at that.
Do a keen hearing check.
Is that? Are you up at this point?
I'm sure he pulled that from the window. Wait, did
Sorry?
I hear that?
I rolled a
You
9.
rolled a 9?
Let's quit the
I rolled
accent
a-
you got there.
I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10?
Am I stirring?
No. Well, it depends. Are you still asleep? You would be.
Oh, I'm
Super
up.
breakfast.
You're up?
I've been flying for days.
Where were you? Were you sleeping in this store or?
I probably was sleeping in the store, but closer to the back.
When I get down there, I'll tell you who's sleeping my.
Okay. When you come down, you do see
Do I
a
recognize
couple
his
of people
accent?
standing outside. Huh?
Do I recognize his accent?
Did you piss off
It's just a heavy
Oh,
dwarven.
no.
It's a heavy dwarven accent.
Leprechauns?
the leprechaun? No, there's something in my head. I can't remember what they're called. And they are way worse than leprechauns.
Oh, those evil things?
Do I recognize that he was equal?
Yeah, so you see standing
Man.
outside Sam and your brother-in-law. His name I don't believe you've told me.
No, it was up to you.
Oh, it's up to me.
Yeah, you can pick a dwarf name if you want.
Yeah.
It's Baggins. Baggins O'Brien.
That is a very halfling name.
All I know is his clan name. That is it.
Which is?
Stormbeard.
He's a Stormbeard?
Unless you already had Stormbeards in your campaign, in which case you can change it to whatever you want.
The commander of the garrison is Tall Stormbeard.
Oh, well, there we go.
Is he like a lightning
Something
beard?
watery.
He can be a Stormbeard too.
Oh, okay.
That. Oh, I don't like that.
They say trees got planes all of a sudden.
You see his brain moving, and I don't like when that happens.
You see the little lines connecting to other things.
Yeah.
Things.
It's like a virus going
Okay, so
through.
Vokar, Stormbeard. Make a note of that myself. Yeah, so standing outside are Silver Sam and Vokar Stormbeard.
Oh, fuck. It's too early.
So is this like, wait, it's your brother-in-law. So this is your dead wife's.
You're not there.
I'm curious.
You guys at
Yes,
this
it
point
would be his dead
Yeah.
wife.
have gotten up
How she can.
and you had breakfast and are
Fine.
starting to make
Missing
your way
wife.
down to Harborfront.
Just like 9 a.m.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Alright. I don't know. I'm curious for me.
Not
Not my
super
character.
early in the morning, but it's still
Early enough.
early. Yeah. So, are you going to do anything, Varric?
You know, pull that fancy lever on the side of the desk that unlocks the door from way the fuck back here.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
So like the guys at the gas station.
So you just hear a click on the door there.
Like that.
You first.
Tree.
With pleasure.
Don't tell him that. Fuck.
I love that thing.
Actually, yeah, pretty much like that.
Watch it.
So he just shoves the door open with a loud clatter.
It's mainly for
Varric, you useless bastard! Where have you been?
dead.
I've been looking for you. Not dead enough, apparently.
No. You didn't do a good enough job.
I love that phrase.
I've been
You guys
looking
sound
for
like
you.
that.
You can't go off taking off for months at a time and not tell anyone.
Did I hear him?
There's been another sighting.
Did I hear him say that he wasn't killed good enough?
Not
Because
dead
if I did,
enough.
then I would have yelled down the stairs. I was at that.
Rowdy.
Where?
Up north, up in Granos. Apparently, a group of adventurers tried to fight it off. But there's a small hamlet up there that's just gone.
Same. Like, blue level gone?
Yeah. That's happened again.
Did they get a good look at it this time?
It was definitely a kraken.
Well, that answers a lot of questions. Makes a lot of new ones.
So, what do you want to do about it?
How long ago?
It's hard to tell, but it seems to have been in the last few weeks.
I have a few things to take care of here. But when it's done,
What about your friend? Have you heard anything from him? He was supposed to be looking for the creature, wasn't he?
he hasn't come back yet. No goddamn.
That's not a good sign.
Fall down from the stairs. You have other friends?
Shut up! Oh. Oh no. I don't want to break the fourth wall, but he just heard another woman's voice coming from upstairs.
For the second time.
I'm not. Ferric has no clue because he's not thinking about it because that's not how that is.
You say have other things to do.
Oh, you guys have...
Yeah.
Phrasing.
What do you want to do about the new town?
How quickly can we get there?
Gosh, it's a long way off, and you gotta go through the kingdom for that. That'd be at least a month's travel.
What do you need to get to the kingdom?
We're not.
Unless
Wait,
you're
he's there.
willing to get on a fucking boat.
Oh, I'm so
Together
excited.
with you.
This sounds like an adventure.
We've got places to be. We do have places to be. Well, that's
I've had a lot of stuff happen in the past month. So yeah, you know what? Fuck that boat. I'm gonna get so drunk, and then we're gonna get there. Just don't let me look at the water, touch the water, go near the water, or think about the water.
Got it.
You
I'll
are
blindfold
one
you and leave you in the
pussy
bottom.
Shit.
Yes.
As soon as you finish your business, come find me.
Okay.
And
I might have an idea to
go
help.
investigate.
That's
How does this work?
You useless piece of shit.
I will lean over and give my hand. And I know he's gonna fight it, but I will just go pull him.
What do you need to get through the kingdom?
He just shakes his head and leaves.
What do you need to get through the kingdom?
You don't need anything specific. It's just a large country.
Oh.
You don't need any like rite of passage or anything like that.
What's the kingdom?
The kingdom of Gale.
Can this work on a sphere of water?
Might.
I got an idea.
The kingdom of Gale. That was the nation that was formed 80 years ago during the war. There was an uprising of sorts, and one of the small monarchies that covers the central civilized world kind of rose up and started invading neighboring countries, and it took over.
It was at that point in the game of Risk where the two other parties got super drunk.
Oh, yep.
Took over.
I know all about
updated
this.
map.
Did he leave?
I know all about this.
Yes, he left.
Sounds like quite the predicament.
You told me about this.
I got some more bad
I know
news.
about
Yeah, this is
Yeah, this is a lot. Yeah,
I
know
seem
a lot
to
about
have
it's gonna cause a lot of problems.
been Shanghai.
There are over a dozen small monarchies that were taken over by this one Salus the Conqueror
During the war?
during the war. And there was only one nation that held out. And the one nation that held out was Granos.
The one I got sent to.
Yeah, it was the one that you were sent to try and break them. And it did not work.
I'm okay. Supposedly.
Open sign.
But yeah, so it's referred to as the kingdom. Really, it's the Golian Empire.
But they prefer kingdom.
They prefer the kingdom.
Once Volcar left, like, and like goes around the corner, whatever. Closes the door. I'm gonna pull the latch again to lock it.
Okay. Sam is coming too.
Oh, you're leaving?
I know. I'm
Okay.
locking everything in there.
You gonna say bye to your mom?
Alright, where are you going?
Where do you think she's going?
Oh, goodbye.
Pay attention,
Mom.
Jesus!
They go.
I love
Okay.
it.
So, you need someone who knows these waters.
No, let's go talk about your thing first.
I cannot full go through with my ordeal as at this moment.
Why?
So why don't you draw up a movie?
No. Why?
I've been left without a ship. They shanghaied me.
Isn't that your whole shtick?
What do you want me to say? It's
How can
very
you ship-
I come here to you,
That's a good one.
Homeless now.
homeless. I need your help.
Who?
Presumably my first mate.
Which is? Would I even know that?
You've only done dealings with Sam.
Which is? His name is Red.
That doesn't sound like our real.
Last name Rackman.
I don't know why that's funny.
Don't worry about it.
Well,
Yes, it does.
So
But now-
I'm able to uphold my part of it.
But now you have an opportunity to hold a stake in a brand new merchant ship.
While they're
Which
talking,
you
I'm just
don't
gonna
have
walk
the
down
money
the
to buy?
room. Don't
No,
you
but I
ever
have the
shut
connections
up.
to get it around the sea.
But you need somebody to pay.
Nope, they didn't.
Yes.
Oh, we are in deep business negotiations.
Someone comes in this door and goes, hello?
Oh, I locked the door.
Right, so we're gonna
Hello.
trade this beer for the cold one in the fridge.
Is it me you're looking for?
I'm gonna sit
Instead of me
behind
going
pull
all
up
the
a
way
crate and sit behind you and start throwing nuts at you. So you notice.
You have an opportunity to hold a large stake in a brand new
Do you know where the
merchant
cold
vessel,
one is?
which you might be able to expand into a whole fleet.
Ah, there it is.
While you're down there.
Okay.
Thank you, Monsieur.
I'm not sure if you're aware. Did you miss that whole conversation?
Oh no, I heard that. That was quite funny. That's why I figured that you'd probably be a little bit more inclined.
Yeah, he has a ship.
A ship.
A ship. I only need the one.
He doesn't have a ship.
He doesn't have the ship, but he doesn't know
He's
his
an
name.
influencer. I'm just making sure you remember.
He has a ship.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, who else to guide him? Who better to guide him where to go? You already have a ship then. He's your.
See, you probably
He's
should
related to you, isn't he?
You ask him, no. You ask me.
He said personal business. I'm assuming that means that he's somewhat related to you in a personal way.
Yeah, I fucked his sister.
Ain't got it pregnant.
I dropped the nuts in his throat.
Yes.
Just you know, you're midway through eating a. That's my train of thought.
Yeah. Boom.
I'm gonna throw a raisin at
That's
you.
how he makes his money. He confuses his
This guy,
customers.
I'm throwing raisins at you.
With
First you break down the mental fucking walls, and then you just sneak in.
Break down the defenses and give him a good deal.
Exactly. Which is an awful deal, but they don't.
They don't know.
if then that means that you do have a ship, meaning that you won't have to buy one.
It's not my ship. I can't do what I want with it.
thought you stopped
No,
drawing.
but you do know him,
I'm
Yes.
throwing raisins now.
and I have connections.
I have
What
lots.
kind of
Yes, you
connection?
do.
What
This
do you
conversation
think?
could go around
Business
in circles for
connections.
probably-
Well, your other connections went off with your own ship. I'm not sure if I trust your connection.
That was my mate and my crew.
Yeah, those are your mates.
We became not connections.
You should know more about them than your connections.
Do you want to have an international trade, or do you want to keep sitting here selling this crap?
Did you just insult his product?
Some of it is mine, so some of it is crap.
It's fair priced crap.
What's the type of good that he'd probably never seen before, or he's probably heard of?
Dragon eggs.
A type of good.
Yeah.
I mean, he deals in arms and armor, so there's lots of goods he's not.
Dragon
Something
eggs.
that I would have known how to get that he wouldn't.
Dragon scales.
My wife.
I hope he doesn't know how to get your
You
wife.
want to offer him into the slave trade?
A good hug.
Oh no! I hope that's not foreshadowing.
That's
sale
definitely
now.
a good you could get, but he doesn't know. He's never seen.
I
Think more
understand
weapons.
I'm throwing things at you. Come
Uh,
here.
Like a
Just because
katana.
Yeah, you can definitely bring in foreign weapons. Oh yeah. You'd have access to like.
Well, like,
yeah,
what's the name of a
katanas.
kingdom? Like, it would be like a. Have you ever seen a sword from a good place that has swords?
I
A
don't
good
have that
place
book
that
on me
has
right now.
You know
those slamming
We can Pinterest some swords.
So he's talking about a katana.
No, not necessarily a katana, just good quality
That's the
swords.
Talking about quality or difference?
Quality.
Okay, wait, so you guys are going to see a
No.
baseball game tomorrow?
I don't know where to get good
Okay,
quality
so we'll be
swords.
back.
You do,
Hey,
but it's
nice.
like
He
you go
does
to
know.
dwarves
Yes.
for quality weapons.
Oh.
It's definitely good.
Yeah,
It's
he's
like,
that
we're
he's
not gonna
wanted
go
like
bar anywhere, so I was thinking I might just host it. Or
like
you
the
could host it,
nations
so
to
I
the
never trade from the
southeast
It'll be at your place.
Yeah, my place.
have
Whatever.
weapons that are
I've
that
pretty
of the
much
type
been
that
trying
you
to
wouldn't
entice
know
him
of.
with
There's,
goods that he would not be familiar with,
Denmark.
but would be aware that they are
Denmark.
worth
Yeah,
some
about
money.
Denver watch, so I'm gonna be starting to drink that.
You know, like spices. and stuff.
Okay.
Either figure.
Well, actually,
I just don't know what these things are.
Although you should probably have food with breakfast, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
you have food this
I think
time?
most of the goods from the New World are
I
like
don't usually eat food.
lumber and things
I
like that.
eat breakfast.
Like I said, from the old
Yeah,
world,
it's nice.
there's
Hey,
stuff.
It's a good bread. It counts.
And actual bread.
No. Just no.
don't know.
I'm trying to
If
figure
you're
out
looking
if I
for
wanna
weapons
do- you're
and
running
stuff,
dog, it's
Not
really
necessarily
game.
weapons. I said spices and stuff.
It's like all that
Stuff that you
enemies
can't
like
get here.
Oh yeah, there's definitely stuff
Yeah.
that you can't get here.
So
Like-
I'm not necessarily saying you have to tell me because I know that that's probably too much, but I'm trying to be patient with that.
Sorry, no, because you
Goddamn
specifically
worthless.
said weapons.
Well, I was trying to think of something to say.
And I want to know what your axe does. I want to know if you're Thor.
Yes.
No, he's hard.
There's all sorts of resources that you can get from various places.
He
that
who
you
is
made.
worthy gains the powers of Thor.
Do we have rum around here?
He uses a hammer, makes him
Flashbang. Did he
worthy.
get a real flashbang?
Captain America.
Not just a
almost
bag of
picked it up.
foot.
No.
He does pick it up, doesn't he? At one point.
That's a
It's
place
common
you can
use
use.
Yeah. Sorry.
The only goods I
You
need
can
right
get-
now is information.
Vision picks it up.
Yes.
What
He's
you
got the
can
mind
get
stone,
is
that's
artifacts. Artifacts of the ancients and things
Has
like
Vision
that.
always been able to pick up the hammer? Like, once he loses the Mind Stone, does he still have the ability to
I can get you artifacts. as well.
They're all dead.
Some illegal goods. You know what
I
they
think
teach
I
you
have
now?
enough illegal goods here. I don't need any more.
Illegal artifacts.
That's pushing it.
Looting.
No.
Sorry.
I got looting in
Stage
Minecraft.
out a robber in your own store.
Of the ancients.
You collect their shirts.
Ooh, I am greedy, but let's not talk about that.
Also, I don't know if he has insurance.
What do you know about
And I do
Krakens?
have lots of.
I don't even know there is
information
insurance. I think a
contacts.
sword's insurance.
What do you know about Krakens?
What do I know about Krakens?
You know, there's something you don't want to see. I mean, there's all sorts of tales about krakens coming up and swallowing ships whole.
And
You've
kill
never
Kraken.
seen one yourself,
Ooh, explosives.
but there are plenty of tales.
What?
What about anything in ancient history, which I am proficient in?
Oh crap! I'm gonna get enticed to this, aren't I?
Yeah, go ahead and make a check.
I'm gonna get myself killed.
You have another
5.
Fine. No, so all you know is the myths
I like
and tales
dwarves.
that get told
Me and
by
dwarves are friends. I have a lot of friends. I'm
seafarers,
friends with a lot of
which
dwarves.
is.
Not
I
including
mean, there
you
are
guys.
ones that talk about curses that will call a kraken to you.
So there isn't a ship
What if
with
you're
the
a
thing
man?
that.
I have
There
heard
are
tales
ones that.
of certain curses
Tales of Sonic.
that will summon the Kraken to you. So where did I hear that?
I mean, these are all just sea tales.
Does it work out
Like the tales on the sea that are just passed around.
Yes, here.
They're full of terrifying creatures that can
But
swallow
I'm
both
sure you
whole.
know that if anyone is to have information about Krakens,
Here, you
it would be a seafarer.
octopus.
Are you trying to say you're gonna find him a seafarer?
Seafarer? Like Ferris
I don't
wheel?
believe
Or-
you. You don't even have a ship.
I just shake my mutton
She
chops
has
and I
a
want the
point.
salt to just fall down.
Is that because you're agitated because your ship was taken, or because actually
She's insulting me. She said
yeah,
I'm a
it's
seafarer.
insulting. Ah. So what exactly do you think? What do you want out of this right now?
What I want? A ship.
You think I could get you a ship?
No, but you can at least get me on one.
Ooh, that's good.
That's ominous thing, or whatever the fuck that word is.
Ominous.
Ominous. Thank you. Go ahead.
Halfway through.
Do you want this deal or not?
What are you gonna do once you get on a ship? Take it?
No, I'm a merchant.
Not a
I make deals.
It's me,
I don't
I'm
steal ships.
captain
It's a
now.
pirate thing.
I need solder on you.
Wait,
Solder
I
on
don't know
your
what a
cap.
kraken is.
Okay.
Make an obscure knowledge.
I'm writing a song. That's why I wanted. Can I roll with advantage?
Well-
it's only for a song. All right.
If you have nothing
6.
planned, I need to go
For a
investigate
song.
You
this
don't
stuff.
know anything.
Well then, let's get ready. We got.
We have shit to take care
We
of.
have a.
You know that
an
it's a
assume-
sea creature called a kraken.
I'm go- oh, that's okay. I'm
Brother
good.
has
All
a
you
crew.
know.
I'm good enough with that.
On you and
But a
a
crew
solder on
dwarf is
your
not
cap.
good. Is not good.
You, it's not on your
So,
plan.
where the heck
It's
are we
not on
going?
your
You don't know
hell.
any details about like what it can do or what it is. You just know that it's something.
That works. No, that works. That works
What
better
are
for the
you,
song.
a sheep?
That works better for the song.
Where have I been to this place before? I just talked about or around that area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which really takes down ships.
You need a better crew than a crew of dwarves. They won't do on
What
those
is it
types
called,
of
water?
waters.
You know it's a water creature, yeah. There are lots of water creatures. I mean, there's a
Shall we go
hog.
discuss it with your brother then?
Is there
We have other
Is
stuff
there
to take
Jones
care
in this
of.
world?
But yes,
So
we
I'm
will
Davy
get
Jones
to
kind of character, or is it just
Okay,
Davy
there we
Jones?
go.
Like,
Make
Deal.
an obscure knowledge check.
deal for what?
That I will guide you there.
I'm pretty sure we know
No.
how to get there.
But you know how to get there by boat.
How do you
is
mean
his
Davy
point.
Jones'
I don't.
character?
That's his
like,
point.
Like a
You
myth
need his help to get there by
that
boat.
people that seafarers would use as like
You can come along.
like they're kind of like death
Come along.
omen.
Sure, they'll need a hand.
How about some sort of
There are myths of ships that come out of
Payment?
I don't need the
Barely
information.
anything.
I just want the
Pumping
name.
a lot of
I'll
money
take the
into
name.
this
I don't want
and
any
everything.
information. Damn it!
Alright, I'll take
It
a
doesn't
trip
come
on
with
the
the
boat.
song.
I'll give you some raisins.
Also, you look like shit and are homeless, so you can crash here if you want.
How does this look compared to the tavern where I stayed last night?
Well, I mean, the tavern, you had your own room.
Yeah, you had to pay for it.
You had to pay for it, but you had your own room. This looks like a store.
I mean, I can put a little, I can move some stuff over there.
That car.
Put on a hammock.
Oh. It would make me feel at home.
Gotta stand there and sway. It.
That works. All right. I was writing a song.
All right. So you guys
Blue guy?
make your way down to the harbor front, and this time, shops everywhere, all over the place. You see people walking along, kind of buying their morning produce
Ale.
and
What?
typically not ale. Typically, it would be produce that the farmers have brought in from outside.
Oh shit! I
to the
forgot about
market
something.
front, or seafood that fishermen have brought in for the morning. You come back to the shop where the big blue guy was, and he's still there.
Hey, thank Christ.
Welcome back.
Hello.
I have looked at the items you gave me,
Yes.
and I have some information.
Yay.
Where would you like me to start?
Yeah, start with him. He paid the most.
So, this, and he pulls up your battle axe, is a +1 axe. It is magically imbued to deal additional, to find the chinks in one's armor and cut deeper than an ordinary axe.
Run away.
+1 to attack and damage.
There you go. All right.
I do have a better version of that if you so wish.
Ooh.
That's the one he already showed you.
Yeah, but if I could trade this one in, what is the new price?
Ah.
Clever.
You're like a crude boy.
Also, I have something else I could throw in.
I could probably let it go for this axe for 400 gold.
What about if I add in this mix?
Not, I guess.
It takes the mace from you and goes, I'll need some time to look at it.
Are you gonna finish it or not?
But he kind of, you can hear excitement creep into his voice.
Twinkle in his
Can
eyes.
Ryan
Yeah.
coo in and just assume it's a mace of disruption?
It's not amazing.
Haha, sweet.
Okay.
What?
Check to make sure. I'm pretty sure it's not amazing.
It's not amazing.
What for you? Because I have an idea that'll make sense.
This is the only magical mace I can think of.
You get it.
There's some other ones.
There are other ones. It's one of the other ones.
If you want it,
is-
you can praise it for free. Okay, making sure. You're a dumb dwarf. I didn't expect you to know that.
So it may be a mace of disruption. Just not named as such. Yeah, so you give that to you. He goes, I will have to look this over, but it may do.
Well, then in the meantime, I will keep the trade tax and pay you the fee that I owe. Next time.
Which I will give you once I receive all your fees.
All of them. I give
You have a special item indeed. This is the Dwarven Thrower, as has been inscribed upon its shaft.
Yes.
When you throw this weapon at your foes, it will return to your hand.
Oh. Okay.
In addition, where's my D-pad?
It can also kill your bears.
I think it's a +1 weapon as well.
You open up the side there, you put it in there, you close it.
So it's also +1 to hit and +1 to damage. And let me just verify that real quick.
specifically.
I totally
see it worth making like one of
What
those
you looking for?
like one-handed hammer things that looks like Mjolnir,
Right near me the
but it's
whole
a
time.
flask.
Yep.
Oh, it never empties.
And the more you hit people with it, the more intoxicated they
Plus
get.
3.
Holy shit!
I gave that away for free. Fuck me.
I'm gonna brew beer for you.
Actually, I'm gonna. That's a plus 2.
Damn it! DM roll.
I'm pretty sure I nerfed it when I put it in there. 'Cause that,
And
wow. So it's plus 2 to hit and plus 2 to damage. Careful there, Sam.
Nailed it.
because with almost if it was +3, I would be at +9 to
Yep.
my attack rolls.
Yep. Yes, you would.
Let's get in the range.
It's still a lot.
Because I'm already at, I'm at 7 now.
Jesus Christ.
I want that axe.
Okay, I will give him the 5 gold that I got.
Okay.
Alright.
Did you give him 10 gold already?
He hasn't given back my other axe.
Yeah. He said he wants you to pay the 10 gold before
He said everyone paid.
He said everyone
Yes,
paid.
including you.
So I'm gonna wait for him to pay for his
Okay, alright.
before I pay for mine.
Yeah, so.
Now this is
Because I paid for the one I had.
This one's gonna be fun.
This is the Horn of Valhalla.
What the fuck?
Hey, look, Ragnar's from there.
Okay. I'm
Life.
very
It's
intrigued.
a slushy drink.
I'm gonna learn some proficiencies in
It
horns.
comes from the land of
Is that
ice and snow.
Midnight
You
Sun.
get a
Not my
space,
string
you
pool.
want a space.
I'll get a spoon then. Max here over here. That's not going to be a big enough spoon. Big spoon. Okay.
I don't want to try
Eating that shit with a spoon?
Yes, it's a slushy in a bag.
Use a straw.
When the command word is spoken
Not for you, teacher.
and the horn blown, you will summon
No, you can't have the
berserkers from the
slushy.
halls of Valhalla to fight at
Would you
your
like to
side.
try some?
Jesus
It's like,
Christ. Oh, what's
it's like
the word?
$3 at the liquor store.
Bird.
I'm okay with that.
Would you like a spoonful of
Horn
black
of
cherry
Valhalla.
slushy?
It's the dwarven
Sorry,
word
what?
for glory.
I speak broken,
Okay.
so I don't know that.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's the word? though?
Alright,
Sorry,
Good.
I'm saying the word.
You're gonna like give it to me like
Go
this.
and make
No,
coffee.
I'm not going to
Yes,
just
I
like feed you on a
Yeah,
video.
I would
I
ask.
will
I
get back to
probably
you.
drink
Alright.
everywhere.
Right now I'm
Next
saying
thing I know,
glory.
we're
It's glory.
freaking tab.
Okay. So
You
I'll break
got
this
dinner,
down.
shut up.
I was telling Tree yesterday that at work I had the brilliant idea of making a tiefling bard warlock whose patron is Asmodeus.
Felt that in the car.
Do I need to have
It's good.
a skill with a horn?
That's for sure.
Right?
I'm not sure what
I
else
don't
to
know
say
any of
about
the
it.
lyrics other than that one. He's really good though.
They're singing rock opera.
If I have bonuses to the horn, does that change things? Because this could be very dangerous.
Oh, not as good as before.
And how many uses does it have? Is it like every uses?
The horn can be blown once every 7 days.
Okay.
And I warn you, anyone can blow it, but the fighters will be of a neutral alignment.
Wait, so they won't fight for me for no reason? I'm confused on that. How does that work? I'm legitimately confused.
If you're vastly
That's
different
you get hammered
alignments,
on
Yeah.
slushy though.
it could cause problems.
Ah, shit. So
What is this?
It's an alcoholic
Ice
slushy.
frozen. What the?
So Barry, do I got a deal for you?
I don't think that's good for him right now.
I know.
There was
Yeah, what are
another
your parties?
thing.
Someone
I don't
They're
think
like,
I can
okay,
go
and
full.
it's in there.
Oh yeah,
It's
definitely.
not a
Just
slushy
curious.
for some reason.
Now, what if his party is someone just poured that into a bowl and shared it with everyone?
Just eat it.
That's good.
Okay,
Got
I'm
real
not gonna
drunk
do
real
that.
fast.
I'm-
That's really cool.
It's a slushy.
Because
It's
like
a slushy.
they have neutral alignment, so I don't get what that would do.
You don't know. You gotta blow it and find out.
So I want to die?
Just
Like-
blow.
Blow away.
Find
Blow
out.
till your heart's
Anyone
content.
Anyone can blow it.
Out.
I don't want to do business with you. I don't know what you got.
This is frustrating because if I do it and I'm wrong, I'm dead.
But that's the fun part.
D&D.
I give him the other 10 gold.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I give him
five.
one more.
Is it deep?
Okay.
And
Thank
to please don't leave. I would like to come back.
And your +1 hand axe.
Plus
I warn you, today is my last day in town.
Will you be able to finish the mace?
I will, if you're here at sunset.
Sunset. Yes.
Sunset today.
Today.
Would you be able to appraise something else for us as well, or just him?
If you wish. It'll be 10 gold.
What's that?
Hasn't asked the dude's name yet.
I would like to ask his name. Do I understand his name?
It's,
You've heard of Red now. Here's
I
Blue.
am Arthur.
Not
Do
Doug.
you know anything about books?
I know about many things.
Like the true meaning of the song.
No, I'm the other. I'm the metal horn.
I'm gonna get a coffee.
The other one that I have.
Die.
I'm only giving him 5 now and then 5 when I get back. When I do ability to do that again.
No,
Once again.
it's
Then raise it slowly.
Not a problem.
Okay. Great.
Do you also wish to have something else appraised?
No, I do not own anything else.
Then perhaps I can interest you in a few items to own in
Do you
addition.
have new items?
I have other items that you have not yet seen.
No.
Something that does not involve water.
Something that does not involve water.
And is also under 50 gold pieces because I don't own that much money.
I have nothing. I have nothing that's that cheap, unfortunately.
This
I do have. It is a bit expensive, but it is a fun little device. This helmet it produces like a plate armor helmet. Sets it down on the table.
Is it actually plate armor? Would it classify as plate armor? It's like only wear the chainsaw.
You could wear the helmet. This is a helmet of teleportation.
Hey! My eyes go big.
Granting the wearer the ability to teleport as per the spell once per day.
Bam. It's like I have a cloak.
It is quite costly though, at 7,000 gold pieces.
Ooh, yeah, no, I don't think I could. I don't have anything even worth trading because I have my own axe.
Then I apologize for wasting your time.
I am very intrigued though, and I will remember you.
Do you purchase
Name?
magical items at all?
I do.
How much would you give me in theory for the Valhalla?
What did you say his name is?
Arthur.
Then curiosity.
And I'm going to ask what his race is.
Wouldn't that be
That's
kind
rude.
of rude?
What are you?
His race.
He's a
You
dwarf.
have never dealt with an arcane before.
No.
There are many of us throughout the world, though we're only seen when we wish to be.
What?
I'm doing that thing where I
I
write all
hope
my important
I get to
information on
see
the
you
actual
again
pages.
in the
Nice.
future.
And not
you
on
coming
this
on
empty
to
page
when
I
I
have.
have more money
I noticed that too.
to do further business.
If you wish to speak with me again,
Ooh, yes.
simply ask at a tavern, and I'll hear.
Huh. That's neat.
I wish I had that kind of FedEx ass service.
You can spread the
What
wonder
were
here
you-
with the
what were you asking? Sorry,
Not
one
the
of
one
them.
Valhalla. Yeah, I'm wondering what he
Can't
was
compete with that.
That means I have a chance at the cloak.
Here's what it'll give me for that.
Oh no, I sold it to the other D&D group. Oh, what?
They turned it into a cloak, and it's red now.
Where's your player's handbook? I'm gonna need that for a second. Sorry, DM guide.
Oh, in the bag.
Perfect.
I'm trying to figure out how much
It's not
the
there.
roughly how much the Valhalla.
It's either in the bag or it's on the shelf.
3 million gold.
Should be on the shelf.
3.
Depending on what he offers it to be, because it might not be.
Yep, thank you.
He just leaves.
I
He's
will
done.
eventually
Fear
put all the
from the play
books
anymore.
onto the shelf.
What?
3 billion gold?
Eventually, once you get around to it, yeah.
I'd become a nobleman. I'd be done.
Yes.
I'd buy a plot of land and just
Character
fuck horse all
matter.
day long.
It's the thing, magical items cost more than a boat.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're fancy and magical.
Yeah, and boats are just, hunks of wood on
Boats
their
are
hand.
boats.
You can buy quite a
Boats
boat
are
for not
fairly
on
mundane.
Pathfinder. It's just you need like a certain amount of people to run the boat.
That's
So
true.
that
What was
the
the
boat
cheapest
costs
airship?
more.
Was 1,500, wasn't it? I think it was Chris.
You cannot leave the boat. You are stuck fueling the boat.
There's another
Like
one
your shirt.
that you could buy, but it's filled with sentient rats.
I'll take
Script would
this.
love it.
I'll take
No,
this
no, no.
versus
Yeah.
sentient
Give me a
rats.
second.
You didn't pick the pack
So I'm
fighting.
not gonna send them.
I would be willing
You
to
read it,
give
didn't
you
So we'll pick this, not the sentient rats. Got it.
1,000 gold for it.
Also, you can keep your robot.
Keep my robot.
1,000 gold.
Because we're debating.
Oh, yeah, no, but see, it would have made more sense that
I'll keep it for
because my character's whole
But
thing
at
is
some
that he
point,
wanted to show up the university
come to
to
possession.
kick them out. The best way to do that would be to make an
I look
airship.
forward to it.
Would be like, fuck you.
Is that for trying
No,
to
you
kill
can't
me?
have access to
So-
my airship.
Fuck this stupid horde.
You do whatever you want.
Anything else you guys want to do?
I thought
We're
we
talking
had Manny
about
want to
something?
blow.
I think I'm good. I gotta be back by
What was his
sundown.
name again, though? Real quick.
Arthur.
Arthur.
I'm going to
Arthur
head
the Blue
back.
Magic Man in brackets Arcane.
Arcane.
Ask at a tavern.
Yes.
This is like passing at a crossroads.
Yes.
Demon.
Pretty much. Did that.
But this one's
Been
helpful.
there, done that.
It doesn't want my soul for now.
Okay, you need 2 souls.
Wow, she sounds crazy
That
when
way
you
you
pick her
have
up
one
this
for
much.
each foot.
Yes.
She's a lot nicer. It's an actual cat.
Sometimes.
I'm
He's
going
actual
to
cat.
Other times she
head back
just is like,
to
no.
the shop
Yes.
Okay.
I will also go back to the shop.
and
Yes.
discuss this wonderful hammer that he gave as a down payment to our future business.
At this point, have you left the shop yet? It's
Well, you would've-
probably 10:30ish.
To go see
Actually,
the
yeah,
high
you're
priest.
probably just finishing up the conversation with Sam by the time you guys come on.
Well, are they going to head to the high priest?
They haven't brought
Probably,
it yet.
yeah.
Immediately after this next conversation.
Yeah, probably.
That feels like a monster.
Oh, it's still locked.
Would you like more spices? I put it in.
And now it doesn't even think it's a monster.
Oh shit, Ferric, thank you so much.
What did he do?
You're welcome.
Yeah, vodka slush.
Now, we just need to figure out this whole brewing
Lemon cherry
business
lemonade.
and where we can start working on this.
Oh, that's good. Is Thomas downstairs?
Don't taste like booze.
Yeah, he's come down at this point.
It is also
I'm gonna
like
wait for his back to be
Oh,
turned
stop
while
that.
he's doing
No.
inventory work, and then say slightly loudly
It's more booze.
in a
still delicious.
Go get some
his
vodka.
way direction.
That's what
Oh yeah, I
that's what
kind
we
of
did
wanted
last
to
time we
turn
had
this
that
thing
kind of-
into an inn. Ah.
He can tell. He very intentionally continues his work.
So we could set up an area right up here, make your booze.
Can we go
You
back
guys are
to
gonna need
the
more real
temple?
estate.
Yes. We need to go to the temple.
Why we need to go to the temple?
Phil.
And say, I know,
Oh,
because
that's
I
what we're
donated.
doing?
Who?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't paying attention.
Phil,
Okay.
the professional.
The most capable person here.
So you guys came up with the money. That's important.
In the world.
I
Can
highly
I
doubt
come?
that.
I know. Sure.
Yeah, completely
Let's
gotcha.
go.
Well, hopefully you will.
I'm
Hey.
sure you've smelt him though, haven't you?
Yeah, of course it smelled kind of bad.
See that dreidel?
Oh, actually, is it worth it for me to try to go perform at times at this point in the day, or is it more like a night thing?
I feel like it'd probably be better at
Better night,
But
or is
what
it
about
better?
it in the market?
Could definitely try and marketplace.
Oh, we'll try the marketplace.
Yeah.
I'll catch up
Am I
for
gonna
that.
carry or are you gonna carry?
You don't know.
I also don't care.
I will go attempt to perform in the market.
Sure.
On the way there.
Make a performance check.
16.
16.
Well, if you're going to I'm sticking in the shop and I will look around the shop.
How long do you want to perform
Thomas
for?
will help you if you
What time of day is it now? So we leave.
It's
Making my
11.
Alright, so how long would it take them to like whatever? Are they gonna have to pass me basically to come back to?
No.
No.
Haran.
Well, you don't know. You don't know where the temples are in this town.
Oh, I
Not
don't.
yet.
Well,
I
okay.
just had
It's
the
like 11.
X-ray on Thursday.
That's probably only a few hours. Insane.
Okay.
More expensive than free.
If I'm allowed. That's the question. I might get my ass kicked before that.
Thursday, I guess.
As you perform there for a better part of 3 hours, you managed to get 3
I was
gold.
never
Okay.
asked, do you
And
want
a
to have
silver and copper coin.
No,
3 gold
we
worth
got
of
it
silver and
next
copper.
year.
Okay.
You can just write down 3 gold.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to clarify.
I
It's not
like
like
it.
that it's not that 3 people come by and drop a whole
Office.
Yeah,
in
okay,
your
just,
hat.
just
So
make
just
sure.
so you know, it's $75. I'm like, that's fine. I have
You
to
get a
use
bunch
super
of
extra,
copper,
so I don't
Yeah,
really
yeah,
have
a few
a
silver
choice.
thrown in,
Yeah.
which do add up to
Yeah.
Well,
3
since
gold.
school, I'm done. And I wonder what
And
that's
there
coming from,
doesn't
so
seem
I'd
to be
go.
a problem.
Probably
Nobody
went
comes
to
to
like
chase
the
you
one
away.
right outside
Okay.
our place in Toronto. I can just go.
And
Like,
there
go
are
back home and be
actually
like,
performers.
you owe me this much money that I.
Okay, so yeah, like the better part of 3 hours.
I
Let's
see.
see if I would get my ass kicked.
I have coverage too, but the
I
office they
will
send me to,
perform
they
now,
don't
but I'll wait till they're
bill
done their
Oh, they really give me $5.
We'll figure it out.
No, it's 25
Hey,
bucks.
I wanna head back.
Alright.
They unfortunately
Nope.
don't bill the insurance.
You see the end
And
there?
have-
Oh, yeah.
It's going to take a few tries.
You want to take my keys?
Got everyone?
Alright,
Or sometimes.
so you guys are heading to the temple.
Hey, money clip is a bottle.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Okay, so you head back. The large
That's so good.
main doorways, which are solid.
I know, but now I feel like I'm expecting too much.
They're open
Sorry,
this time.
you're-
You walk
it's
right
horrible.
in.
It's
Great.
horrible.
Do
You
I-
won't like it.
Can I see
gives
the
me-
difference in how
You
the
kind of
high priest
ruined your
interacts
core
with
there,
everything?
though.
I know, I thought I did.
Yes, he is wearing a lot more.
It's a very
Like a
temperamental
quarter
beer.
both robes as well as a hat.
Is he busy?
Is the building fancy?
I mean, he does seem to be fairly busy. He's moving around.
Not
helping
working
people,
standard
doing
when
things
things
he
don't
don't
work.
Not quite sure what they are.
Unimpressed look around.
Do I see the
Above
and
grade.
either of the priests that I saw before?
You do. The one who was there yesterday.
Does this in and
Oh,
out?
okay.
Need to see
I'm
this
trying to
guy.
get his attention.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Were you able to raise the funds, or do you wish us to inter your friend?
We raised the.
I just throw a big old bag of money.
I brought a
With
friend.
1,000 gold in it?
I'm here too.
I guess so.
I brought a bunch of friends.
2 friends. I went with them.
Yeah, I'm in the town performing. He's at the shop. I don't know what
Did
he
you
is.
come?
No, I guess I was coming. Actually, I wouldn't. I probably want to see this. I mean, no.
So you get there, you're like, nah. You guys go.
Okay, so
Oh,
you,
I'd be there.
3.
4 of you.
4.
I'm not there.
4.
You're
Yeah, he's
not
at
there.
there.
He's
not
at the
there.
shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 4 of you are there, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Very well.
Emily, do you want to borrow
It's like I
book
never
of
killed
notes?
You showed some.
I want to write songs. based
Your
on
Eminence.
adventures.
We need you for a ritual.
I got again. I just need names mostly.
And it takes a few minutes.
You'll have to go the other way.
I figured that out.
After about
Yeah, I got
15,
an
20
idea.
minutes, the high priest kind of finishes up what he's doing and comes over. And he says, yes, I understand that my services are required.
That would be much appreciated.
I'll see what I can do. Bring him up to the front.
Okay.
And so you take Phil up to the front, and you're kind of in near where the altar would sit. You kind of lay him down on the ground. And the priest begins to set up this ritual. So he unwraps Phil's body, because it was wrapped in a cloak from Sister Grail. Unwraps it, kind of lays him out, and then he begins. He appears to be wiping down the
Crawl from
body.
snow?
Actually, he seems unfazed by it.
Oh, well, that's good.
But he takes a chalice and begins wiping down the body with unused keen smell.
No.
Oh, the one scent that you have.
No, okay.
Eyesight.
Keys.
He wipes down the body, and then he begins to pray.
Are you looking for this book?
Oh,
Which one?
the 2v1.
What was the name of the gold?
Too many things
This?
everywhere.
The one we raided. You weren't there.
Well, I'm in.
Ryan, what was the name of the dwarven city?
It's okay, I got it.
Okay.
I
The notes.
visited
That was one of the
books.
things I needed.
not handing the toy.
I was getting with it. She tried to grab it from me.
Wow, you beat.
Is your mom playing with her?
You want to chew on that? That's gonna smell. Don't put that in your mouth. You're gonna throw up.
Don't you stick your mouth. That's all I
I
have.
hate his foot.
Okay, and about 15 minutes pass while he's casting this, or saying this prayer. And you can see before you the decaying flesh of Phil begins to solidify again.
Not done yet.
And you watch as you can see his chest begin to rise and fall with breath.
Oh my sweet fuck.
You actually saved him. I'm surprised. I was expecting him to be dead.
I think we were like a day
And
away.
then the high priest stops. And you look at him and you can see that he has exerted an amount of force. He's got sweat pouring down his face. And he says, I think it worked. I'll leave you to it. And he kind of walks off.
Before he gets too far, I run over and I go, thank you! And then I just scurry away.
And he kind of just smiles and pats you on the head.
That was short, isn't it?
Yeah.
So is he doing anything other than breathing?
No, he is not woken up.
There's much rejoicing.
Yes. Can I help you? Feel free to text me any thoughts you have. Or say them out loud. Did you? My apologies. Make a roll.
11.
Yeah. So, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go back to the shack.
Okay.
Carefully carry him back to the shop, not throw him over his shoulder again.
Okay. You do get stopped by guards at a couple of points as you're making your way back through the city, who inquire as to why you're dragging this person
We're carrying you, we're not dragging him.
carrying this person through the streets.
Well, you
God's
see,
really drunk.
he's been mostly dead all week.
Because he was drunk.
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. Official document.
We should document the carry unconscious person.
It's a very legal city.
They eventually let you go, after a bit of questioning.
Do we get an escort again?
No.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you can make it back to the store early afternoon.
I hope you weren't planning on using your bed for a little while, because we're going to put him in it.
I'm going to head
That's
back
fine.
to Arthur and just kind of hang out with him. Unless we have a conversation first.
Sure. He is in his stand, but he seems largely oblivious to anything going on around
Well,
him.
that's fine. I'm just going to stand there and do things.
Okay. He seems to be concentrating on something else.
I think.
So what's everyone doing now then?
So what time of day am I, when they get
Actually,
Phil back to the shop, am I done my first one?
No.
I'm still going my first
While I'm in the
one.
doctor's
Right,
place,
then I'm still
going to look for a new cloak because the one I have is now in tatters.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. It doesn't take
That
you
was the
long to
last
find.
book.
Like
That's
What did I have
I'm
before?
pretty
They sell-
I-
they sell
there are many
fabrics.
things in that notebook.
Yeah, it's not the right
they
thing.
sell fabrics,
I wasn't paying attention to,
but are willing to.
which is sometimes not a lot.
I think this is going to be
well.
entirely embellished, this song, and
Or are
it's
you
going to be
looking
great.
for an actual
To make me sound like I'm awesome.
pre-made,
That's the point.
Well,
or are you okay commissioning something?
I'm okay commission.
Okay. You can make
And
an
I'm also
investigation
looking for a
check if you're
pre-made.
looking for a pre-made.
I do it both. I'm just wandering around trying to
Sure.
find something.
Make an investigation check.
Fuck.
12. Okay, yeah. You find a shop that's selling various clothing stuff. Typically fancier stuff. So there's no like peasant's tunic
No
and garb. So
adventurer
it's fancier cloaks and apparel.
I'll pass on that one. If I commission one, can I get it thicker, more adventure-y?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll just make
Sure.
one.
Yeah.
Can I buy boots from the same store?
Sure.
I need to replace my boots.
What happened to your boots?
I feel like because I've been wearing them a lot and probably for a very long time, they probably get replaced.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
I'm gonna say, I have a feeling that if my boots wear my way through the bottom, I'm just gonna end up turning into a hobbit.
Yeah, you basically are.
Exactly.
How much are boots?
I would like to
It will cost you 15 silver for the cloak.
Okay.
Boots. Are you looking for? You probably want riding boots, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's 3 gold.
Okay. I buy them.
How worn would my boots be right now? At the same. Hers have been. She's been wearing hers a lot longer than me. I was curious if it's worth it for other people to do something similar. That's a good point that I never thought of.
I mean, you've been wandering for a long time.
We're gonna get some good hammocks.
Hammock districts.
Very classy. of
Shipwright.
Okay, out of the story.
Nice 15. Solid.
I'm going to go check on Pope and hang out with him for a little bit.
Okay, yeah, so you head out of town.
I would like to predict the weather.
Sure.
Whatever he predicts, I want to predict it too.
6.
8. Actually, sorry, with my bonus. 10.
Although you look up and it's cloudy now, you're pretty sure it's going to rain later.
It gon' rain.
What about me?
Same thing.
It gon'
Yeah,
rain.
it's gonna rain for sure. And that's your weather forecast from.
I said it to Ryan the other morning. I was like, it gon' rain.
It
He's
gon'
like,
rain.
Like, thank
Silver
you all.
Sail Storm Watch.
Alright, so is everyone doing again? You
I've not
and
decided.
you. Yeah, you
Market.
went to go see
I bought my
Twain.
boots now.
You're hanging out
Marketplace.
with Arthur.
Yeah, I got the flow wandering around slightly.
You're performing.
Yeah, just tell me when I'm done performing.
I'm hanging out with him.
We're gonna go talk to some carpenters.
And you're going to go speak to some carpenters.
And I'm going to join you on this venture. See our business partners.
Ah, okay. Now.
Oh, we having a shareholders meeting?
No. You can definitely find a carpenter in town. But you know the best carpenters
Well, I don't.
are in the military district. So it's up to you.
Would you like access to
Do I have access to the military district?
You've been in there before, but you don't have a specific rite of passage.
this name drop? I can obtain a rite of passage, just give me those my minutes. No, that's fine. Just get somebody local.
Alright.
Local.
They're both local. Alright. I'm gonna make an investigation
Local
check.
or local?
Local.
Am I making local?
Sure.
14.
14.
What kind of check is this?
Investigation.
Oh, 12.
12. Okay. Well, it takes you an hour to find.
Ryan, read your tray.
Fuck you.
Make your way through town to a carpenter whose shop is not on the harbor front, so you know it's not going to be quite as expensive. But you know that he's. You gather from your inquiries that he's still pretty good,
Reputable.
reputable. They're definitely a quality craftsman.
What's his name?
This one's Doug.
This is a halfling.
No.
What do you need the wood for?
Not a gnome.
Drew or Steve?
It is not a Drew. It is not a gnome named Drew. Or Steve. Or
What about
Steve.
Mikey?
Some white bread name.
For some reason, I have so
Some
many
white
gnomes
names.
with all what
Kim?
human names.
Great.
Chris. I just want to see how much it would be to change the layout of my stuff.
Oh, yeah.
What is she
Not an
playing
end
with?
because I realized after I said that my store is not big enough.
Peters, what are you playing
Whoa.
with?
Tavern and
So you guys
shop.
enter the shop, and it's a small halfling man.
What do you need the carpenter for? What are you going to the carpenter for? Red nose.
A pipe and a peruse.
Yeah. I'm going to change the inside of my
Right.
custom cabinets, you know.
A pint and a peruse.
Welcome. How can I help you today?
I need to do some renovations on my store.
Okay. Where is your store?
Tell them where it
And what
is.
are you looking to do?
Change some of the layout, get some other cabinets, get some stuff built in.
So a lot of custom work
A little bit.
on site.
On site.
All right. So I can send someone with you to take a look, so you can show them exactly what you want done. So I can give you a quote.
Okay.
Sure. Let me call it out. It says.
Tim right there. Can't go with Tim.
Does everyone say human names though?
Shut up, you.
All right, GG it is then.
Hey, Elris. Elris, I got a job for you.
Does he have a brother named Alfonso?
No.
I know, but everyone got it.
I'm just thinking of a like discount.
Yeah.
And another halfling comes out of the back. The first one explains to him that he's to go with you and take a look at what you want done and give you a quote. So he says, all right, lead the way. Head back to your store. So what exactly do you want done?
I'll take all these weapon racks and stuff out.
Okay.
I'll put in this big old long shelf.
Okay.
Kind of like a bar on one side.
Okay.
Tell you what, we can talk about this afterwards.
Sure. And I'll give you a quote then.
Because that way we can do the layout of how it is now
Right.
and then change.
Fair enough. That's fair. No, that's a good
Yes.
point.
What were the names of the three dwarves? that we
That's
met
the
for
name.
quest one?
Gundren, Tharden, and Nundril.
Which one died when we got there?
Tharden.
Tharden was dead? And the one that led us was Nundro, right?
Nundril was the
Can't
one
remember.
that-
Yeah.
Yeah. The basic response you get
Change
is
the Pathfinder now. How tall can you make your story?
Presumably it's only 2 stories.
Can you make it taller?
I don't have that much money.
Could you?
How much would you charge to put another story on someone's house?
In real life or
In real life.
Anyway, what were we?
Because most of that money's not actually going to me.
Okay, so what are you doing after you're done performing?
After I'm done performing. So what time is it now? 2
Yeah,
in the afternoon.
give or take.
How much longer until the guy's done appraising my
Another few hours.
like how many hours? Because that'll change how many hours.
It's probably been like 4 or 5 hours, so you got another 3 or 4 to go.
3 or 4 to go. Yeah, you don't have to perform until I can get my hour.
Sure.
So I guess I'll perform for 3, and that gives me an hour to get to it basically.
Sure.
Alright.
Over that hour, you make another 3 gold.
Another 3 gold?
Yep.
I don't roll again or anything?
Nope. No, that was for the day.
Oh, that's for the day? Okay.
And I would like to go back to Fairy Shop.
Okay. Yeah, that takes you a few hours to get
Is
done.
he there?
At that point, yeah. I think so, unless you had anything else planned other than after you send Elvis on his way.
Nope.
All
So
right.
shall we go meet your brother-in-law?
Why do you want to meet him so bad?
'Cause he has the ship.
Okay.
We're going, we don't need ships. Right?
That.
Priest Council?
That's the thing.
You gonna
I have some pressing stuff I have.
I think ours can wait because he kind of left us with not a good explanation.
Who betrayed? Wait, I'm not there. Wait, I'm not. I don't know that. Wasn't that Gundren that gave them up?
As soon as we finish this, come back, go straight for this, build up our business. I can have work done here
While we're away.
while we're away. Leave Thomas in charge.
Sure that's a good
Well,
idea.
Yeah, that's
not
terrible.
take over the business.
Oh, yeah.
Nice you be here.
That, yes,
I'm
we-
staring right at Thomas as we're having this very new conversation.
Wait 6 times as
And
long
he
as he
kinda-
thinks you're going to be gone.
Averts his gaze as you're staring at him.
Starting to bother.
You're doing a great job there.
Okay with doing that.
I remember what I was gonna say before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot less attempted markings than trees towns than there in
I knew he was a
my.
druid and I knew he was human.
Sure.
Alright. I'm writing a song.
Yeah, no, there was none in,
They're nicer people.
no, yeah, there was none in mine. There was a bit here
So you've been
in
in
the other town.
There's been 2 attempted muggings in mine.
We're talking about, violence? Citywide violence?
mostly muggings.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, we're leaving the city.
You survived 2 attempted muggings.
So one campaign is Oakville.
3 if you
One
count
campaign
leprechauns.
is Toronto.
I was gonna say
Hamilton.
3.
Campaign is, Burlington.
3 if you count leprechauns.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But all right. So what's everyone's plans
Then
going
who's
forward?
Mickey?
Is it, if you didn't mug, you can give you potions. Is it time to collect the item?
Yeah, if no one else is doing anything, sure. We get
The
to-
only other thing I want to do before whatever's done is go talk to the logic about collecting bounty for Drow ship.
You want to talk to the lawmaster or the townmaster?
We've got spiders
Town.
Quagoths,
Okay.
and
So head to the-
It's a lot to remember.
Basically, the city hall
Animals, well,
And Flipson's already got that.
in the financial
and
district.
We didn't
little
fight the-
people.
And you are actually
Let's talk
stopped.
Oh, that's after them. That's on the way out.
When you go to enter the district, the guards do stop.
I'm writing a
and
song
ask
based
what
on
your
when we killed that
business is,
spider. The next song is on the way out. Is our escape.
And we ran with mushrooms.
And kind of let you
Oh,
through.
yeah, colorful mushrooms.
That was easy.
It's not hard to get in. It's just check everyone.
Yeah. Multiplying, flying, and major, right?
Yeah, so you make your way to the town hall. There is outside of it like
And the face huggers.
it's basically a quest board with a bunch of bounties on
That
it.
thing from Monster Hunter.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly like that.
Does it let you party up or see
you don't?
West players?
Amongst them, you do not see one for a black spider.
I'm going to talk to whoever's behind the desk.
Sure. So you head in, and you eventually find your way to the town master himself.
That's right.
It was a fairly young-looking dwarf.
Everybody's important.
It's on the way.
How can I help you today?
Worth a little things?
Here to collect a bounty. I didn't see it on the board,
They
but and then I want to kind of
I don't know
loosely
if we knew
tell
what they
our
were.
tale about Black Spider. Name drop, glass staff, the order he was part of, Sildar, the whole shebang.
I'm afraid we don't have any Lord's Alliance members here. You have to go to a bigger city for that. You could try Stonheim for sure up in Roic. But I'm afraid if we don't have a bounty, you're not getting food.
Anywhere near the least.
Yeah, you need to go through Stonheim.
Sure.
Okay. Shit. Okay. I want to have a peek see at the board.
Do we have someone?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Some things that catch your eye. There's one for a roving band of orcs that seems to have been terrorizing some of the nearby countryside.
Any near Stonehenge first?
No, most of them are near Highport. And the woods up the high road as opposed to the other road leading west towards
This Dendron
Stonehenge.
that betrayed us, right?
No, Mendro.
Mendro?
I got this actually.
Wait.
Then
Wait, no. Mendro was the one that traded us into
I'm gonna go back.
Iron Priests.
Wait.
No, that was.
There's got
I'll ask him if he has any idea how to preserve a body or a bounty, or should I just fucking cut his head off and put it in a pickle jar?
How
does
does
it
it tell you to do that?
We need to put all
I
of
don't
his
know what
limbs
to
in.
tell you.
Put all of his limbs in different jars.
If it's recognizable, the head should be enough. And I
if
wouldn't
cut-
advise carrying the body around for too long.
If I cut this off here, can let's put it out back.
No.
Straight.
Did you just try and put a body?
He was
are
trying to pawn
there.
off a body
I
to the
was.
townsfolk.
How do you know I didn't go with you? I came back from seeing Twins, that's why I was talking to him. I was at the store with you and you said you were gonna go.
You'll leave it.
Okay. Alright then. So is there anything else you guys would like to accomplish today?
Well, so they need to pick up their things.
I am there already waiting.
Yep.
When are we gonna meet your brother? Your brother-in-law.
Okay. We will do that tomorrow. But we have to go do this first.
Here, anyway. Who was the guy that turned into the doppelganger?
Silver?
Sildar.
Alright. Yeah. So in that case, you guys go back to Arthur's at the end of the day.
Yes,
And-
go back at the end of the day. Not wait through.
Whichever it is that you do.
So he kind of just comes to
You
about,
in here.
hey,
I'm
you're
here.
here.
Can I go to the harbor and look through the
So
button?
what? Fuck off, Gigi. What are you playing for? Fuck off, Gigi. Okay, so what did you guys give him? You.
A mace.
Yes, sir.
It was the mace. Okay.
See you,
This
bitch.
is Lightbringer.
That's cool.
It is a priest or paladin's weapon that deals radiant damage to undead.
Would you be willing to trade this for the axe?
Give me a second.
He's your
There you are.
Huh?
Oh,
It will also, upon command, glow brightly.
just ask for the tree and ask if they'll give you for it.
Yeah.
What will you give?
Do you have to like snap it like a glow stick? So
That's what I was thinking.
How do you put it out? You stick it in your mouth?
fucking lime grains.
Figures.
Shopping at the magic store. Do.
Still one of the most watched videos on our channel is the Pathfinder shopping.
Really?
You
Best
went
friend
shopping
and
with
an
Sally.
extras. That's why I drink the whole bottle.
Isn't that your campaign though?
Which?
him drinking a whole bottle of meat. Yeah.
No. I finished it during Thunder Fortnite. And at one point it was Monster Hunter.
Oh, yeah, that was Monster Hunter at that point. Oh god. Ooh, I don't think that new thing's in yet.
No.
There is a new Monster Hunter thing in, yeah.
Behemoth? Is it out yet?
The Behemoth isn't out yet, no, that was just announced at E3. But there was a new update that we haven't looked at yet.
I gotta get back into the game.
Definitely they give you an
Crossover
actual
Final
like,
Fantasy.
event notification.
Okay,
as
as
far
far
as-
I
going on.
suppose I could give you 500 gold for the maze.
Maze.
I'll give you one.
How much do you want for the last one?
Or for the mace and the axe, even trade.
For my
For the better axe.
better axe. Which he wanted originally
7.
700.
700.
That's a solid trade.
What if I give you? I hold up
That's
a
a
sky blue potion.
Did you read it?
I know, myself.
Yeah.
I'll give you another 25
Are
gold
you
for
gonna
the
acknowledge what I
potion.
said?
Alright, it wasn't.
Well, I'm going to keep this and drink it at my own leisure.
Oh god.
You may not like it.
That's your opinion.
Oh, god. Yeah, he smoked a bookshelf.
But I'll give you.
He had his soul stolen.
Oh, what if? What if I give you? Oh, I can't.
You know, if you took the cloak, you wouldn't need that potion.
I'm gonna assume you won't trade me the potion for the cloak.
No.
But what if I trade you the potion, the mace, and battle axe for the battle axe and the cloak? How much would remain? 2. And which cloak? We're talking about the blue cloak, right?
Yeah, yep. The one that allows you to
Not the 7,000.
That was a helmet.
That is a helmet.
Oh, helmet, that's right. I was thinking cloak.
It would be another. I'll tell you what. We will say another 300 gold for the cloak. You should get some potions instead.
I have potions.
Okay. Fair
And now I have information about the one I have without getting actually praise.
Got him.
Get him. My play worked, kind of. I got something out of it.
We went through all the dialogue options.
What do you do? Back to the home screen? I haven't clicked this one yet.
True, we didn't listen to any of it.
That means I did a perfect run. First try.
Talk to them again.
Yeah. Okay, I'll trade the mace and the battle axe for the other battle axe.
Okay. So you get a +2 battle axe.
Yay. I was going to throw in the +1
What?
axe, but I wanted that.
Why is True shaking his head?
So yeah, so mark off the mace and the battle axe. You get +2 battle axe, and you can go ahead and adjust your attack and damage accordingly. So that I no longer have to keep track of that.
Yes.
That's fair.
Also,
Already-
I don't think I told you earlier, but the hand axe that you gave him,
Yeah.
it gives back to you. It's a +1 hand axe.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I did tell you that.
I already wrote that down.
I wasn't sure.
adjustments.
All right.
I was thinking about adding that to the trade, but I'm like, I kind of really want a hand axe because I could throw that. Or
Right, and you gave him
The other one.
And that was
the
just a
other
regular
one.
axe
Yeah.
you put into the
The
fire,
metal one.
right?
Now,
No, that
this
was
is
the battle axe.
another interesting device.
yeah.
I like how
This
Alright. It's gonna be
is
exactly
the
what.
horn of collapsing.
And you remember I put
That
the magic
counts,
battle axe in the fire, so if there was anything about that, you would have noticed, right?
Yeah. Where did I put my DM guide?
Probably temporary, I think.
I think
I got too many books going on.
Gonna have that as a goal.
No, it's just, is it underneath your?
You
No.
ever have it? No, you were trying
There's
that.
10 books.
You were just focused. I think we were all dead. You were alive.
I tend to just
Should've done.
go blank.
You go blank until I say to your laughter or your three.
It'll turn up.
Until I tell you where something is.
Eventually.
Or after I've killed somebody and gotten myself in a condition, and then I just go, what the fuck? What I did last night. That was bullshit. Somehow managed to kill a bunch of people with a light machine gun and not get seen in the middle of a fight.
Now I have +8.
Jesus Christ.
I do too.
This is why I traded a mace and my old battle axe for it.
Although
I mean,
I'm pretty
if my
sure you
character
could've
was
got some
still
gold for that,
broken,
dude. By doing those two.
I would go see if I could get a big crossbow made.
The Horn of Collapsing, when used properly,
Probably.
can be aimed
But
at
I
a
can't
ceiling
read, so
overhead
I
up
can't
to
do math
60
very
feet
well either.
away, and can collapse a section of the roof up to 20 feet wide and 20 feet long of your choosing.
What does he mean by used correctly?
Stand underneath it.
So
If used incorrectly, you have a chance to collapse the roof above yourself.
So how does that roll work?
It's a 10% chance.
Okay. Wait, fail or success?
To fail.
Okay.
Maybe I could've got it.
Would any of my bonuses and skills in trump actually affect that in any way or no?
Probably.
She traded
Yeah.
that fancy ass mace.
Oh, I was just
And
thinking,
about
from a distance, we could cast
How much
static
would
and
you
blow
give
air
for
through the horn and use
How
the
much
horn.
would you buy this for?
Now that is an interesting question.
What? Checking value.
Looking up prices. That's part of any game.
You fetch forest fireballs.
Smoky
You
the owl
just
bear.
say you should hold that up for a rainbow.
Smoky
to a
the owl
forest.
bear.
It's amazing.
Show tree. Your good friend, pal, and buddy Randolph.
So, buy it. I think we need one.
I'll give you 200 gold for it.
Okay. Can I
How long
roll to see? Like, I'm trying to think of how I want to phrase this. So basically, I want to roll to see if he's like how much he's lowballing by, like how much I can tell how much he's lying.
Do that one.
Is there any way to see like? If
You can make an insight.
Yeah, I can make an insight check.
Yeah.
Because I gave him one
I don't need
for his
bonuses.
campaign.
And I'm keeping you guys
So.
one.
I have no idea.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
no,
supposed to get it
yeah,
before.
you
can't
I don't know if
tell.
you
Yeah.
got
Best
it,
you can
but
tell
have it.
It's worth 200 gold.
It seems like a good, like you can't read him. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
they're all backwards.
He's like, I can't even look at him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
twice as tall as you are.
Yeah, I'm pretty tall.
Yeah.
Someone does.
Okay.
And then no one's
I'll
appraised it
keep
yet.
it for the moment.
So I have to go back to picking.
Give me an idea of what it's worth.
What color is that?
And you owe him 5 gold.
Which I don't know.
Oh, I never added the gold from singing, so I'll just add 1 gold. So I got 6 at total. So.
Did you? I don't remember if you paid him.
Mine was the trade.
You still have 10 gold for the appraisal.
I thought it was part of the trade.
All right. Fair enough.
My greediness is
Well, the
running.
merchant.
Actually, Arcana can sense magical items on us, I'm assuming.
Do I ask him?
Yeah, you can. So, like, I'm gonna ask him, like, you can sense magical items on us, right?
And you just see him grin from ear to ear. Yes.
Is this a
Probably why he
magic
was so
wooden pipe?
excited you walked over. Oh, business.
Is this a magic? All he sees is golden glow around it. Is this a magical pipe?
He picks it up and takes a look at it and goes, I don't think so.
But
It seems rather mundane.
I can tell you that. If it's
But
magical.
nice though.
I don't know what that means.
I didn't know that. I walk away.
Give him that. Oh,
And
yes,
then
you
if
do.
that
And then
concludes
walk
our
away.
business,
Probably magical residue with that shit.
because just threw you there, yeah.
I don't know if I trust him.
Is our business?
I'm debating
I
on
also
the.
kept
You know
the
what?
last
It's
time.
like, do you mind taking a look at something for me, but not as an appraisal or magic? I just want you to take a look at something for me.
Is it a picture? Oh, look at picture.
Just give me-
I suppose.
Just a brief
What do you
glance.
have in mind?
and then show him the fork. Don't let him hold on to it though, or just let him
Do you
look
wanna-
at it.
Please hold your cape up.
Why do I have
Yeah.
extra bloody chainmail?
So
Why do you have
chainmail.
extra bloody chainmail?
That
is Sildar's
That
chainmail.
one.
Has his blood twice.
Well, his blood and somebody else's
Extra bloody
blood.
chainmail minus sign.
That could be magical.
Oh, I know it's magical.
Then would you like me to appraise it?
Well, you're leaving, so you can't appraise it.
That's true.
Ah, you got me there.
Then Until we meet again.
Okay.
If I leave something with you, I don't have anything to leave you right now.
Yeah.
But in the future, if I leave something with you, and then I ask for you, would you then also still bring it back to me?
I wouldn't trust that. For although in this area you will get me, in other areas of the world you may get my brothers.
They're like genius.
So
Yeah,
We
yeah.
are not all the same person.
It's medieval FedEx.
But if I am in the same area, would you?
Perhaps. I would prefer if you didn't, for I have a tendency to sell those items that I have.
That's what I was thinking.
I'll put her on layaway.
I should have gotten it identified before, but I didn't trust him.
And how often is too often to call upon you to see your wares?
As long as you make it worth my while, there is not too often.
Okay, so not very often.
Got it. Alright. I get 1,000 gold for that.
Boy, the wife going, 7,000's a lot.
I just don't trust people I don't know with something that I nearly died twice for.
I think employers help in
Yes,
this service.
I appreciate
It was my pleasure.
Go away.
And he kind of bows as you leave.
So he's still
And I
calling
bow.
out as he bows. Like his head comes like here.
I bow if I can bend at the waist.
Clever.
Sure.
Alright, I don't trust this fork in my pocket anymore. I really need to get rid of this thing at some point. Find out what it does.
Back to your.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way back. Everyone meets up at Ferret's shop.
I'm the deck.
So what time is it?
It is now
Dark.
early evening, yeah. Sun is set.
Rise 8.
Probably around
And I'll unlock the door.
8. Okay.
My ass was closed.
Well, yeah.
Also, did I make any money?
You never said you locked it.
No, not today.
Damn it.
There goes. Now I'm
I made money.
That's unlock the whole thing.
I'm going to explain fair meeting to go do other business before we can go to the Wreath Council.
No. Change my mind.
You did.
Yep.
We're one of the Reese Council first then?
We need to go to the Reese Council so we can drop off this dickhead.
Okay.
Are we gonna cut off his head
Literally just
finally?
a head now?
Yeah.
Oh, so you took my idea!
Draw
with
dick
your
on his
body.
head.
I don't know.
It's like, where'd the rest of the
Bring
thing
out
go?
your dead! Bring out your dead!
I'm not too concerned
Drink is
about where
not
the
a
rest of them
carnivore.
were.
Yeah.
St. Thomas's room.
Very nice.
What
I'm
movie
so
is
proud
it
of
where you
you.
wake up and there's a turtle in the bed, or is it a moose head in the bed?
Horse
And it
head.
explains.
Horse head.
Godfather, I think.
That-
Oh, with a little note saying, "Do not open."
Until Christmas.
It's just a little jab. It feels shitty.
Mm-hmm.
I was feeling a follow.
Not to mention having to deal with a corpse now.
A headless corpse at that.
Whoa.
He's definitely gonna steal your shop this time.
I guess we
Where's
gotta
it gonna
figure
go?
out that whole room full of shipment goods things you need to figure
I
out.
don't think we need to figure that out.
So what are we talking about? What we were but not going to go do before?
Do I know what the
Reese
Reese Council is?
No, never heard of it.
What the hell is the Reese Council?
It's the Reese
It's
Council.
dwarf shit.
He's still
Dwarves, then we're going inland.
Yes.
No, we're not. We're going out to sea.
As much as I would like to go out to sea, we need to get this done so
Why
we
in
can
the
pay
world would we go out to
to
sea?
go out to sea.
We have business at sea.
I ain't got no damn business out to sea.
We
I
aren't
have to
going
see if I can
anywhere
rescue my
until
wife.
Phil wakes
Too much
up.
sea. And what you said, wife?
Yes.
You a wife?
Yes.
Is that what this is
What's
Yes.
What's I get out of it?
about? I suppose.
What, going out to sea?
Yes.
We don't know yet. We don't care right now.
I
What
can,
do you care if I have to go
I
to
can
sea?
safely tell you absolutely nothing.
You might get to kill a
Is what you can tell me, or is what I get out of it?
What you might get out of it, not a damn clue.
Okay, but you can safely tell me no.
Will it be dangerous?
I admit, ish. Not fair to the water.
It could involve a kraken.
What's a kraken?
Scared.
Do
I know
what a kraken is?
things about the mystery of,
Nope.
of a creature
Name
that
for a
exists.
for a very beautiful wench. in the
I have
forest.
animal
Pirate
lore.
captain.
I know what it
He was
more about
bullshitting me.
kraken.
You can make a check.
What am I rolling for?
Deception.
I failed, I think.
19.
Deception for 19? Wow. I only rolled
Yeah.
10 for
It
it.
was the
Plus 2.
Wench. What do you say about this?
15.
15.
Who says I'm lying? Could be a name of the.
I'm still gonna ask it. I don't trust you to begin
It's like
with.
candy. Could be a.
You don't know anything about a kraken except that it's a terrifying creature. People talk about it like they talk about dragons.
So it's definitely not a wench.
It is.
Well, no,
There's
his-
a wench. Her name is Kraken. She's
I already
very,
knew it
very
enough
good.
to
I am
not
very
believe
not-
you.
not all-
I made a bad
He
play
is
there.
Told me
probably
it's
not
Kraken
wrong.
of the sea.
That's good. Probably is a
Yeah.
chick named Kraken.
And that's
who's
not a
bitch.
turtle dragon, which is a dragon of the
It's
sea.
a
Or resort.
Hmm?
I'm going to need some convincing, but it sounds like you got lots of time to do that.
Is the Reese Council sort of on the way to
God,
this
no.
destination? No,
Wait,
but
if
the
we did it
exact
on
opposite.
land, if we took a land route, would it just be like this?
Land route would be kitschy, but you definitely could do it.
So no. No land.
So,
Lots of land.
We have to
You
go
guys-
through land to get there to come back.
No land. We take the sea.
you guys are in Highport.
Okay.
The town of Stoneheim is in the mountains down at the south here.
Okay.
And you follow into the mountains and up into the Reese Mountains, where is the more habitated area
Okay.
up here.
Is that the fastest way to
Granos
get
is
there?
way up here.
Oh, we can walk there.
We're on the way.
No, I'm not going through there.
So you could travel through the Kingdom of Gale. Which would be a long trip.
I'm not traveling through the Kingdom
You
of Gale.
could
Do
try
they hire
coming back
me?
down into the nation of Orthan and find passage on a ship up to
I'll get you drunk.
Granos, or you could return to Highport and leave from there.
So we do this, we get some money, we get some funds. We potentially get
Why
your
don't we
own
ask your brother-in-law? What do you think?
I do like the fun
I'm going to
idea.
go talk to him.
And then we could go talk to our good buddy Arthur.
Exactly. This is the equivalent of I have to break character here. This is the equivalent of talking to Jewish dwarves. They probably have a lot of money.
I don't know. This all sounds dangerous and fun, and I'm excited.
Well, you were originally doing the one already.
Oh yeah, I already got hired for that. I was drunk. That was a mistake.
Oh yeah.
You
I
were
gotta
doing
get
that
Your
before.
deep
Oh,
ones are
shit.
running away from you.
If I do this, I expect payment
No,
of a certain sort, as in a ship.
I can get you a cheap
Do you
hooker.
accept raisins?
Do you accept cursed ships?
You gotta stop with this whole ghost obsession.
Goddamn ghost stole my goddamn soul. I got some back now, though. I got two.
Please dual class as a ghost.
Is ghost a class?
Ghost Slayer is a paladin. Kid.
Ghost Slayer is
Ooh.
Hey, Ghostbusters.
I would say I don't have much to get for fourth level fighter. Oh, but then I still have to wait another level to get.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna take so long.
Oh wait, we can wait before we leave though. Should we train while we're in?
Do you have enough XP to level up?
I do.
Nope.
How much
How much do I need as a? I'm a
I
rogue
think I
or
do.
a spellcaster.
Do you have 8,000?
I think I do.
Yeah.
I'm over 8,000.
All right, we get to the not fun part, looking up other
I think you
numbers.
do.
But I'm waiting until we get to a temple.
So you also have to actually make
I'm-
One's wondering
I am
when
going
they
to
can
level up
theoretically
in
train
Paladin,
here.
so
So
I'm
do I have
waiting.
to train that level up?
Plus, I have enough health I can risk not rolling another hit
A
die.
rogue?
Otherwise, I could
If I
spare
level
the.
up and I find somebody who can teach me how to use a gate, I can specialize.
11 more.
That certainly seems likely here.
I need.
Teresa says that I can train with a chain person, but after that I need someone that has my weapon.
155 XP.
You need 8,000 at the moment.
Which I have.
That's fighter.
I'm
It's
not
9,000 for paladin.
Hopefully, by the time we get there, because I'm at 800, 925. Oh, wait, is that a 4?
8,000.
That's a
That's a 4.
That's a 4. Never mind. I'm on my way there.
Sure.
How much do I need?
Well, you need 8,000.
Yeah, I passed that.
Yeah,
Yay!
I also need 8,000.
you do.
And I need 355 more.
That's it.
Where are you at?
I am at 6,400.
Yeah.
Okay.
he's-
And you?
Nothing.
NA.
Not
You have
You are at 6,400.
No, he's at 6,000. Because
You got
You get the 400.
That's right. You're at 6,000.
Okay. And then I'm at
You
6,100.
need,
I think it was 6,000 I needed.
because you're a rogue.
Very excited.
But yes, you can have
For fourth level?
both.
Yeah.
5,000.
5,000.
Fifth level is 10,000.
What?
You can have both robot and airship, but the items you get
Well, their
for
fifth level
reaching
is,
levels for making them,
Oh,
we'll just get rid of
16.
those.
Oh wow.
But I already have
So I can level
my
up.
bag of holding.
You get that.
So I can theoretically find someone to train me here to level up. We can worry about leveling up another day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying
You
it's
could
like,
still
but would I be able
attempt to make
find
those
someone to level me
items.
up here?
Probably.
But you just
Okay.
won't get them as
Find someone to trade.
instead of instead of working on your next
What about
item,
me? Guys?
Oh,
you'd be
dude.
working towards
It's just a
two
chain for
things.
specialization.
Chain?
Level
Chain you can
11
do.
assassin.
Yeah, but you said I can do just to make it easier to get, or no, I have a proficiency. Yeah, to get one specialization. You said I can do chain, and then after that I need to find something that has to stick out.
Oh, okay.
That's what we agreed a while back.
That-
Just do the one.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can make me wait. I'm okay with it because you already gave me the chain
No,
option.
you probably can't. A chain user you probably need somewhere where you have like a fighting pit, a gladiatorial arena.
We could have something like that on our way. The dwarves probably have something like that.
They might have something like that.
Yeah, so I can probably.
Here you would probably only find, because you have to speak to someone in the military,
Right.
If I hit, I guarantee-
swords, axes, spears,
Okay.
polearms, like military weapons.
Military weapons. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You already gave me the chain option.
Yep.
so-
Means you have rage.
Yeah, I can't move back
It
that.
is gonna
many
it is gonna probably take us a couple days until Cam's
If I'm going inland,
Phil wakes up.
Right.
If you need to level up,
Yeah, we can.
we're still gonna be here.
Specialized?
Yeah, that's fair.
I need guarantee that I get that
use
ship.
my regular one.
What?
Whatever ship you said you needed to
I
get
was
around to do this.
15 damage. No, 10 damage.
Get a ship, probably.
I want my ship.
You can have a ship. I don't want a ship. I hate the water.
I'm okay with that. I like ships.
I'll go inland with you
I have
if you
a
get me a
fear
ship.
of large bodies of water.
That's a lot of money, man.
I can't guarantee you a ship.
How about
What does yours have, Ryan, for water?
Huh?
What's yours for water?
Well, you needed to find someone with leg.
Oh, severe?
I thought I was
Yeah.
waiting because I didn't have enough
It's
points
not
to
the most
animate it.
severe one. It's just the
Apparently
That's just
not.
what mine is, too.
yeah.
Yeah, so you guys can get on ships.
We
So
can
can I, like-
reluctantly get on one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Go
I'm being
through all the
reluctant.
Don't worry, I have a
I
way
specialized
have an
around.
option of going inland and doing my actual
Second
mission.
level.
Well, no, we're going
Because I honestly have
Yeah,
no
we're
one
gonna do that.
have no idea how much money.
this is how it's gonna work?
They know.
Yeah, you can get
You're gonna guarantee me a ship.
The second
No,
one
we're not.
costs
I don't
double.
care if it's a dinghy. I don't care if it's
So
a
it'd be 6 total.
freaking raft.
Okay, that broken one we
I have-
passed.
Yeah,
I
you can
have
do that.
6
I
right
have
now.
that one.
Yeah, so
Okay.
yes, you can get 2 specializations.
Go ship.
I know an excellent toy maker.
Can we find a ghost ship with cannibal rats?
It has to be
that I can play
able
really
to
counts
at
on?
least
It's
me.
possible, yeah.
I was gonna say, because there's one found on St. Lawrence. That's why they wrote the song about it way back
That's
when.
amazing.
Okay.
They didn't know what to do with it because there's just a ship that they can go on because of the plague.
Flagship, yep.
Are you specialized in that?
In what?
Can it's fun.
You might want to think about that. As you have a giant bat which you could ride.
I've used any of my points, but I got a lot of points to use.
Usually.
At least my first level points.
I mean, you level up your character the way you want to.
No,
I just
that's-
thought I would point that out. But yeah,
I'm gonna get to a level.
even if it's a dinghy, I'll get you a dinghy.
And specialized is 6, right? Is it 8?
It's only worst
We're
case
just-
scenario.
Honestly, I could help get it.
Big master
Talking
easy.
about
I never said I had.
leveling up. I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Oh no, we're not leveling up right now. Don't worry.
That's what I said.
And-
Since we're just talking about, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we're done. I assume.
Dwarven
I assume-
Enterprise
we have to
takes
wait-
I mean,
off.
it's
We're
whatever you
probably
guys
going to
decide
need
to
more.
How many days until Phil will be
Yes.
back up on his feet?
Don't
Also-
We have no idea. So
Okay,
we
so
can go anywhere.
okay, so yeah, we'll just call it here and then worry about Phil stuff.
Did you get that?
What?
I'm gonna go to bed and we'll
is 8.
It is
I
8.
figured.
You got a
Do
6th
you
level
wanna take
before
an
you
ice cream now?
specialize.
What?
No,
How
no,
is all
no,
specialized?
Is there fine?
Good night.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
Using Java.
I will come say goodnight. But for the
Okay,
time being,
that's-
until you get your
that's
wisdom
more than
teeth
enough
removed,
points.
I will refer to you as
That's
Shark
kinda
Girl,
frustrating.
and you will refer
Shark
to me
Bait.
as Lapa Boy.
No.
The gender swap, really
Maybe
shitty
6th
movie.
level? That's
No.
maybe
Shark
long.
Bait.
Yes.
I'll put some points on it.
Good night, Shark Bait.
I'll get 6 points. I'll need to
Good night.
Does that make me?
Or are you Shark Bait?
Am I that little girl who looks at the tank and feels fish?
I like that.
They live in the
Why are you sleeping?
But I guess on that note, is there anything else you guys would like to do while you're in town?
The only other thing I would need to do while I'm in town is go speak to Volcar and let him know that I have other business I need to take care of before I can go up and investigate her.
Is it even worth investigating at that point? It'll be.
Find some, please.
It better be fucking important business.
It's very important.
You know, he was talking about traveling overland to do that too. So you can imagine how long it would take him to get
Of
there.
course,
No, I gotta
he's
take
a
care of
pussy
this.
shite who can't get on a boat.
The goddamn right. Go take care of this, come back. My pussy ass, I'm gonna get on a boat. And then we're going.
Do you even have a boat?
I don't have a boat.
I'll figure it
Then
out.
come back alive.
Oh, that boat.
Close to it.
Also,
Alright.
keep an eye on this.
I'm
Fucker
not
took
your
the store.
fucking
He took the
babysitter.
store.
And maybe you should have a talk with him.
I did. Left him a message.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank
It
you.
was a corpse.
That's the best thing.
Corpse of a message.
Good
Should
luck.
have a talk with him with several more dwarfs in the room.
All the dwarves. Dwarves everywhere.
Like this dwarf who was in the market looking weird and out of place.
just hanging out in front of the big blue man. But yeah,
Absolutely.
so with that, I think we will call it there.
Yeah.